tiny toenail.
Forget the nails. Just go. How untoward of me.
There, you might see my tits, but there's nothing there anyway. Like, if you like the
what was
chick
the
on the
point of
pod,
starting it? Yeah.
if you, I don't know, if you like the chick, it's like free money. First of all, people just give you money to like go to Target. I don't know, where are people getting all of these things? But when stand up was over for a little while, I was like, what the fuck else am I doing? Yeah.
Yes, you're spreading your ass line for $1,000.
Yeah. Well, one time, one person, $1,000.
Right.
First,
did you have to make him sign a waiver like he wouldn't put it on Instagram or anything?
Yeah, you wouldn't release your ass to the world.
No, he seemed like a real straight shooter.
It's all right. We all make mistakes, Jimmy. It's all right.
I will not bring up all the comments about the cold AC and Keanu.
I know Keanu's names are out. I've been looking at him all show. Keanu, I haven't been able to do this show.
God forbid we see nipples.
I know, but I haven't been able to do this show.
And you keep it so goddamn cold in here.
You know what, Alex? We had the AC up, and Alex said, "No, we need it cold."
We need it cold, dog.
I think Keanu might be.
Yeah, zoom in. Look at those. Look at those. I think you're distracting me this whole time. You got the nipples in my face.
I'm sorry. I apologize. How untoward of me.
Hello, everyone. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you feel me? Can you? Can you? Yes, you can. Yay! Wonderful. Welcome to Keanu Cast. We have a very, very, very exciting episode tonight. Very exciting indeed. Yes, the fan. We know we love the fan. Hi everyone. Tonight we have the one and only, you know her, you love her, Courtney Body Thompson. And it is the Win Courtney's Love dating game episode of Keanu Cast. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that so exciting? We have all of the men that have thrown their hat in the ring. And I had to vet them. I had to speak with them. And then I had to even like cut a few of them because there were just so many. So we're going to play this dating game. We're going to ask them questions. Courtney will be on in just a moment, along with Michaeline. We're going to ask them questions. Their faces will not be shown, so she cannot see how they look. She has to go by their answers alone, just like the old school dating game. Isn't that exciting? Oh, we are. We're so excited. Oh. Huh?
I suck. I'm not here. I just wanted to see what's in the thing.
Yes, we're very excited. Gino is in his underwear. He's not one of the people vying for her love. Although, were he not engaged to me, he would be. Because she is marvelous. She is fantastic.
I have a brain in my head. Beautiful.
We're very excited. Hi everybody. Hi, old nerdy. Hi, let's see. Saw. Number one. Hello, good night, mister. Hello, Kirkland Reds 100. Hello, Night Owl. Okay, we're going to be having the best time ever. Are you excited? Because I'm excited. And you know what? Courtney may not find love from this, but you never know. She may. Hit the like button. 100 Kiki bucks for everyone here right now. 100. I'm feeling generous. I'm going to do something radical. 112 Kiki bucks for everyone here. Whee! So I'm going to go ahead and welcome to the stage Courtney Body Thompson, ladies and gentlemen. Whee! Hey, hi, darling.
Hi.
Are you? Look how beautiful you are. Are you excited to find love?
I mean, I'm just I'm excited to see who's obsessed with me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to see what happens.
Many
Who
are.
knows?
Many are obsessed with you. Many are obsessed with you. So we're going to do it like the old school dating game. All of the men, they will have their cameras off. And then we will ask them questions and they can answer. And I have a list of questions. I assume you have a list of questions. And then Michaeline has a list of questions as well. Speaking of Michaeline, shall we call her in here now?
Let's get her.
One moment. Let's get her in here. Let's get our megaphones out. Ready? 1, 2, and 3.
Michaeline!
Michaeline!
Oh no! I didn't even turn the power on. Michaeline!
Michaeline! We need you.
I miss the days when you would summon her with the recorder and she would hide behind the chair. Remember that?
Yes, I do happen to remember that. Oh my God.
That was a brief moment in time, but I loved it.
Courtney, look, you are.
Everyone follow Keanu Cast Historian, by the way, because she knows everything. That is Courtney Body Thompson.
It's true.
You are gorgeous. Holy.
You really are.
You
Yes.
are. You're
Thank
like,
you.
you're
All right. Game's
like
over. I'm going on a date with Michaeline.
Yay!
we would have the most fun.
I know.
Who did that promo? Did you do the promo? That was so.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's what happens when you have severe ADHD and skip your meds for a couple of days.
I love it. I
loved it too. That was really beautiful. You're like Brigitte Bardot or some really sexy, beautiful actress. You are. Yep. Yes. You're going to be a star. I know you are.
I know exactly. The color pink on you looks marvelous. You have blue eyes. You have everything a man could want in a woman. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Everybody wants Hitler's wet dream.
Oh my goodness.
Are you nervous, Courtney? You can't be nervous. No,
you should. I mean, I can't wait for you guys to hear the most insane questions that I came up with. None of them are meaningful at all.
Literally, mine are like, do you like Jeff Probst? That means, yeah. How do you feel about Survivor? And I will be asking that. And there's only one right answer. But so there's two other the original butt rug babies here. Araya Light is going to give, first of all, just to get to know Courtney a little bit. She's got your chart reading. So we're gonna bring Araya Light in, and then Megwenevere is also here, and we're gonna kvetch a little bit about maybe what Courtney is looking for in a man. All right. Without further ado, we have Araya Light. Hello, darling.
Yay! Hi guys.
Hi.
Can you
And
hear
Megwenevere.
me?
Yay.
Hi.
Courtney, you look really pretty.
You do.
Thank you. I have been working on this for quite some time today. I mean, off and on. I'm not gonna, didn't take me that long, but no, I put some work in though. So
She cares. There's effort.
Exactly.
It looks nice.
How are you fine ladies doing?
I'm good. I almost got caught in a massive storm earlier. Big old shelf cloud.
Oh my gosh. Well,
but it's all right. I made it.
Megwenevere, how are you? You're looking as
I'm good.
adorable as ever. Yes.
That's the goal, not trying to outshadow Courtney or anything, but
yes. We have the original butt rug babies over here. We're all here for Courtney. We're all going to Araya is going to give Courtney's chart reading of her astrological sign, and then we're going to bring the gentleman in around 9:30. Then Michaeline, Courtney, and I will ask them questions, and they will not be seen. They won't be seen. They will just answer, just like the original dating game. And then I will bring Megwenevere and Araya back in, and we will deliberate. We'll give you what we think, and then Courtney will go ahead and decide on again. If you decide on none, that's fine as well. But we have plenty of questions to ask. So Araya, what is Courtney's astrological sign?
So most people know about your sun sign, and Courtney's a Virgo, but that's just a little bitty piece of the puzzle. Nowadays, a lot of people know their top three. So that's going to be your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign.
Mm-hmm.
And so with Courtney, we've got Virgo sun, excuse me, a Gemini moon, and then Scorpio rising. And your rising sign is how people see you. So people see you as a Scorpio. They don't see you as a Virgo. So, and I would say that fits. I'd say you've got the sex appeal. So
she does.
And very intense.
Yes.
So that kind of, but outshines the Virgo, but at the same time, that's why she's the Keanu cast historian. Virgos are extremely well organized. They're extremely efficient, extremely intelligent. They're, the manager is the secretary of the horoscope. So that's why she's so good at that. And then I wanted to throw in the compatibility aspect, because so she's got the Scorpio ascendant. So she's already got no problem attracting attention, both good and bad. People either love her or hate her. A lot of jealousy. So it comes natural, Courtney. It's not your fault. So then we'll move a little further. So when it comes to like finding a partner, the moon sign can be one of the green flags. Basically, a famous psychologist, Carl Gustav Jung, did a astrology experiment. Don't even know, 100 years ago, but he used like 400 couples, and he researched, he did their charts to find out what makes a compatible, happy relationship. And he found out that over 60% of them they shared, like if Courtney has the Virgo sun and the Gemini moon, so she needs to find a guy who has a Gemini sun sign. So that's one of her compatibilities.
Uh-oh, good night, mister. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
What's
and
that?
see the Scorpio thing too. That's why Courtney like kind of gets along with everybody, because Keanu is a Scorpio, Chrissy, that she fits right in. So
Yes,
so,
exactly.
Yeah. So.
I think somebody told me, so yeah, I'm a November 13th, Friday the 13th Scorpio, which is why I've probably been hit by a car before. Probably why you either love us or hate us, but yeah, we try and be nice to everybody, and you'll never know our like deepest, darkest, most, silly things in our brains. But, I think somebody said I can't remember which, I think I'm a moon or sun Sagittarius. And then whichever other one it is, I'm a Cancer, like my mother. Right. So, yeah.
I don't understand how that, how do you figure that out?
I feel like you're a Sagittarius rising.
Yeah, you can send me your info later and I can look it up real quick. Or
I know. And yes, Araya Light will
interesting.
do this for, you should start a business, because that was a very good, and Megwenevere, do we know your sun signs, moon signs?
You'd have to ask Araya, because she was working on it for me. I have no idea.
And
so
again,
Megwenevere has heavy Scorpio.
Heavy
You
Scorpio.
have to know not only the date, but the day of the week that you're born.
It's the day, the time, and the location.
I really.
If you don't have the time, it's not as accurate, but you can still get a pretty general reading.
I'm not sure where I'd find that out.
So what kind of man do you think, what kind of sun sign or moon sign or astrological sign would be good enough for our dear Courtney here, Araya?
So to do that, we look at the Venus and the Mars. Since she's a female, we look at Venus, and she and I share Venus in Leo. So in a relationship, she's going to want to be, I call it, pampered, put on a pedestal, pet me, tell me I'm pretty, feed me. We like to be taken care of. We like to be comfort, like just we like to be like a lion, like pride, regal, royalty. Treat us like your queen, and we'll be happy. So that's what's going to take
It's
to
also
keep
in
Courtney
my
happy.
8th house, which has Scorpio traits.
I was about to get to that.
Yes, worship
she's
me
a little bit
in
of a
bed
freak.
or else.
It's not easy being a Scorpio. We are the assholes of the zodiac. People always say, like, I mean, a Friday the 13th Scorpio, you either love us or hate us. And then everyone's like, they, bone good, but they're morons and crazy. And I'm like, no, it's not us. We're a water sign.
So
We're very emotional. Yes.
That's what I was saying. So, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
There's so much that comes into that.
Prove to me that you're smarter than I am.
I know.
We're all idiots.
We got to find
I just
out
fuck
Michaeline's
Yeah, I don't know. Is the day of the week on your birth certificate though? I don't know if it is.
No, you don't need to know the
of
day of your week, Michaeline. You just need to know where you were born and what time
just
you were
the date and the time.
Date,
I
time, and
only know-
location.
I only know it's Friday the 13th.
Like
because
meaning location, the hospital,
City.
the
City.
No,
I
just
know
the
that.
city
I
and
just
state.
don't know the time.
Chrissy says we're the prolapsed assholes of the zodiac. We are. Everyone is just so rude to us. They're just like, oh, a Scorpio, whoa. But they all want to pipe us.
I love Scorpios. You guys can keep secrets like no other. I mean, you guys are you're great in the trenches. I'm telling you. And Keanu, you probably have the Cancer moon, which I have Cancer moon as well. We're the caretakers. We're the moms. The way that you got Chrissy out of there when the pepper spray, like that's Cancer. It's adorable, and you care so much. You're so nice to everybody. And
it's Scorpios are extremely loyal, and then I think Cancer's like my mom is a very nurturing woman, right? Yeah. She's ride or die. Yeah, with the pepper spray moment, yeah, I might have made myself look like a fool, but I'm like, everybody down, Chrissy, we got to get out of here now because I'm like, yes, exactly. I'm ride or die. I extremely like. Maybe almost to a fault loyal, but how could you be to a fault loyal? You know what I mean?
No.
So
And also the cooking with Kiki. Cancers are great cooks, so it's all right there. It's undeniable. But moving back to Courtney, so that's how she wants to be treated, and yes, she's got it in the 8th house, which has a Scorpio vibe again. So she might have some fetishes or some little freaknik things that you might discover once you get a little under the covers, so
don't be
scared.
We definitely have those questions.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
And then so finally moving on to the guy. So we look at the Mars position, and she has, again, ironically, Mars in Leo. So a Leo man could be the ideal partner, because not only does he know how to treat her, she knows how to treat him. And that's in the 9th house, which is Sagittarius, which are both fire signs. So again, Sagittarius, Leo, maybe a Scorpio, Gemini. That's who we're looking for Courtney.
My dad's a Leo. Maybe he should throw his hat in the ring.
Oh yeah, Tom Thompson. Let's see what's up. I also want to say I have Taurus in my 5th house, which essentially that means like a man who's a Taurus, basically just wants to kind of get me pregnant. Like all he wants to do is fuck. So if somebody is only interested in asking for my hand in jobbing, as we've discussed before, perhaps a Taurus could be a good option.
But that's not really what you want, Courtney. You're a Leo Venus, so you maybe at the time that's what you want, but deep down, Leos are loyal. Leos are loyal.
So she needs basically the main sign. She needs a Leo, so we need to ask them that. Yes.
Leo, and then Sagittarius, Gemini, Scorpio. So that's we got fire, air, and water. That's a good mix for her. So
I'll write it down. Leo.
But I'm leaning on Leo and Sag.
Sagittarius.
I've had my
Sagittarius-
worst luck with Sagittarius, but
Okay, so I want to touch on Sagittarius because they're again the fire sign, but they're super intelligent. They're also regal. They're kind of stoic. They usually know their shit. They can, get stuff done. They're usually very masculine. So again, that kind of fits with the Leo thing and maybe making you a Sagittarius can kind of calm down the wildness in the Scorpio. They can kind of work really well, not quite calm it down, maybe work together. So
Oh my God.
I think again, Sagittarius is. Have you dated many Sag?
yeah, and they all it was all very terrible for me.
Okay, so then what about the Leo? We need to just move to the Leo. Have you dated those?
Well, I think that the thing is that like the Sagittarius, they were all like broken Sagittarius, right? So they all embodied like the bad side of
Negative
Sagittarius.
traits.
They didn't have well, they started off with the good traits, which was why I was like extremely attracted to them in the first place, and then all the bad came out, and it was just horrible. So,
but we're baby in the streets, run my butt, baby.
So if they're not so a damaged Sagittarius, it might be a good thing, but the damaged ones are fucked up.
That honestly, when they're bad, they're really bad. They're very bad. I've dated a few myself, and yeah, when they're great, they're great. When they're bad, they're the worst. So
yeah, oh yeah. Oof.
Megwenevere, what is your man that you've been with for forever? What is his sign?
Oh, he's a Cancer. He's like Michaeline. They have the same birthday.
Yeah, they do. I forgot. Yes. Okay. Oh, so that's a sweet, nice man.
So he's sweet and loyal and very romantic.
Oh,
very romantic.
Nice.
Courtney, do you like a romantic man? Do you like somebody that's like, Gino says this to me all the time. Dote. I'm like, you're just touching me. You're not doting on me. But
I think she likes to be petted.
Yes.
Yeah, I do have a tendency of a lot of touch. I might smother you.
I love
Courtney
that.
has the embodiment of her puppy dogs. She just wants.
I want to
be a little lion.
I think a Scorpio too, though, goes like, touch me when I want you to touch me, but then leave me the fuck alone when I want you to leave me alone. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. Yeah.
I'm like a cat.
I feel like that's kind of me. It's like I'm like a cat. Like I just when the mood strikes, be ready.
Yeah. Yeah. I love it. Okay, so we gone through her entire chart, Araya. I know that was
that'll take
small
days.
version of it.
Yeah, that's just what I had prepared for the compatibility aspect on it, and kind of why we all get along so well, and why she's a star, and just a little synopsis. And yeah, if anybody's interested, I can help interpret your chart, go over things with you, explain it to you. And I don't have anywhere to tell you to contact me yet, other than like my channel and message me. So
what's your channel?
Keanu can help.
Yes.
It's just right here, the Araya Light, which I don't have any of this on there yet. So it's just my little hobby that I know how to do. And I had asked Megwenevere her information a while back and got to know her a little bit better. And now I know Courtney.
I definitely would like to know. I have no idea about this at all.
Yeah, I can text you, Michaeline. We'll get it. We'll figure it out.
That's really interesting.
I'd be happy.
We're gonna have to do an astrology live stream on Araya's channel.
I will. That's honestly what I mean. I've done this since I was 13. So I'm just kind of an old pro at it, and now it's suddenly super freaking popular, and I'm triggered by it because I had to hide in the closet. I've been doing this for forever. And I had to hide. I mean, I literally had bosses that I had to hide that I did astrology, because I was they were super Christians and whatnot, and so which it was fine, but just the fact that I was literally hiding in the closet forever with this kind of stuff, and now it's super mainstream. So might as well share what I know. And
I agree.
Yeah.
That's great.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to come back in at the so I'm going to bring the men in whenever they get here. I told them 9:30. It's 9:36. And we're going to ask them the hard-hitting questions. Me, Michaeline, and Courtney. And then I'm going to take them out, and I want you two to come back and help us all deliberate. And then it'll be up to Courtney to decide, and then we will show who they are. Does that sound good, everyone?
Yep.
It'll be just like the dating game. It'll be we won't see their faces at all. So, men, now if you're terrified, don't be. We're gonna be.
Good luck,
we're
Courtney.
gonna be just fine.
Thank you.
Okay, Araya, Light, and Megwenevere. We'll see you soon. Bye.
All
love.
right, see you.
Bye. Bye. Okay, Courtney, how are you feeling? Are you excited?
Yeah.
Okay, we have one of them in here now.
Like
We're
the thing is
waiting on
like
the
I said, I have a bunch of questions where I had to add a new one on here because I realized that I was missing one, but none of them are meaningful at all. So
This is going to be the dumbest thing ever. We have no idea what we're doing. And I also love Michaeline has the I'm still waiting on 2 of the other men. There may be 5 popping in and out, but I tried to vet them. I did all I could. So we're gonna wait on them for just a second. But I love that Michaeline, all of her questions are like levels and very mathematical, like on a scale of 1 to 10. How are
1, 2, and 3?
Yes.
Like
1, 2, and 3. Yes.
Yeah.
Very exciting. God, I'm nervous for you. Nervous for you. Hang on.
I think you're cool.
Here's the thing.
No, you're just
Everyone who
cool.
requested this already knows that I'm like mentally disabled.
I know you're not. Not at all.
Yeah.
Mentally disabled.
I'm real fun.
You are fun. You are fun. We're very excited.
You are a force to be reckoned with. It's
yes,
a good
you are.
It's a good thing. Yeah.
So we're going to do
you're
this
a
like
beautiful force to be reckoned with. So what's not to love, right?
Who knows? Oh my God. I'm nervous. Oh my gosh. We're going to do it like the dating game, like the old school dating game, right? So when the rest of the gentlemen get here, which they will, they may be, I believe that they may be a little bit frightened by your beauty and your joie de vivre. So take their whatever their ridiculous answers are to our questions, take them as like maybe that's their that's a nervous person answering, not like how it would be like you guys, on a romantic date, right?
She's going, what?
She's frozen. Is she frozen or am I?
No, you're not frozen. She's frozen.
Hang on. Maybe I didn't send the link.
Okay.
I'm sending now. Sorry.
Okay.
Now. Sorry. I forgot to send one the link. Just one moment.
Well, we
is
just
it me that's frozen or is she frozen?
She's frozen.
Okay, she'll come back. One moment. Sending the link right now. Look at me.
So are you going to call them? Are you going to give us their chosen name to decipher who they are?
No, it'll be contestant number 1,
okay.
contestant number 2.
Bachelor number 1, bachelor number 2.
Yes, bachelor number 1, bachelor number 2.
Okay, good. Okay.
Copy. I forgot this one.
She's not frozen anymore. You're not frozen anymore. You were frozen for a moment.
Okay. Yeah,
You're
well,
good.
I started.
Don't.
Things started freezing up, and I had to. I switched. I had like a Wi-Fi extender, and then a not, and so I like switched from the Wi-Fi extender, and so that's why I froze up a lot. But
that's okay. Don't get nervous.
Let's see.
Oh, and then one man that I
freezes.
So we're good, contestant. That's perfect. So put contestant in the and then we're waiting on a couple of more. So it's going to be rebel rousing. It's going to be exciting. It will be just like the dating game. We
played this. Thank you. There we go. Where is everyone? All right, there we go. Okay. And also I had a couple of dark horses in the running. So we'll see if they pop by. We'll see. But we're not altogether sure. Okay. So the next person, I see you in the waiting room. Could you change your name, dearest S? Well, I guess you could have it to contestant number 2, if you don't mind, or just leave it like that. That'll be just fine too, as well.
If it's going to be indicate, if I'm going to decode who it is, though, if I know who that is,
you probably will not be able to know who any of these are.
By their name. Are you sure?
I think you have more fans. I think you have more fans than you think that you do. So I tried to vet them. Like you may not know any of these people at all. So
no, I know that I know some of the contestants. Like they told me that they're going to be in the running.
Oh, okay. So then, he changed it. Okay,
so like,
perfect. Changed it.
If I like, just because I know that they're going to be there, though, doesn't mean that I'm going to know that it's them. If they're like covered and their name is different. But if I see their name, if it's a name that they use on YouTube or on Twitter, I'm going to know it's them.
But they might not do that.
No, they can't.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying is that like if that's what they're using right now, then they need to change it because I'm going to automatically know it's them.
Frank said something.
Sam,
funny.
I tried to aim my fan at myself for the hair, and it's not working.
It looks marvelous. Important question. Are the contestants biological male?
Yeah, well, here's the thing, contestants. Just know one thing. I don't eat box, so you might want to go.
Can you imagine? All the contestants are just like trans people, which would be fine, but that wouldn't be exactly. You have to say that before you're on a dating game. As far as I know, all of the men are biological male, which is fine. God damn, I should have added a trans scene. Maybe she would have like loved it. We're going by the answers that we ask about their personalities, you know? So again, hit the like button, everybody, and we're gonna have fun. We're waiting on one more because I only wanted 3, and then we have a couple of dark horses maybe popping in or out. Okay. Okay. Contestant with the first name with the A. Could you please turn your camera off and change your name? We can't say your name on it. And then we're gonna go ahead and get started. How do I text this person and say this? He's looking at me like hang on. 1 second. Bing, 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 bing. Can you take your name? And okay, now we have contestant number. I guess now we have 4. And turn your camera off. Sorry, maybe I wasn't clear. Okay, so now we have contestant number. Okay, so now we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, and we're very excited. Okay, perfect. Okay, guys, this is Kiki's dating game. Courtney is the lovely lady that we are vying for the love of, and we're going to ask the contestants a myriad of questions, just like the dating game. I guess we'll go in 3. So maybe I'll ask a question. Courtney will ask a question. And then Michaeline will ask a question. Yes. And I'm going to bring the gentlemen in now. You will not be able to see their faces, but you will be able to hear their voices. All right. There's a panel of bachelors ready to go forth with our young, lovely Courtney, right? Courtney is a vivacious blonde. She would like to one day have an old English house stuffed with antiques,
and 5 dogs. All right. You cannot ask any of us age, name, occupation, or income because it will just ruin it. So, without further ado, here are our contestants. This is contestant number 1, who just says he is just the contestant. Welcome to the stage. How are you, darling?
Doing good. Honored to honor Courtney is joining us.
Yay! Hi, contestant number 1. How are you? So you will be contestant number 1. All right. And then we have contestant number 2. Hello, can you hear us?
Hi, hello, ladies.
Hi. This is so creepy.
Hello.
That's why I'm here.
Exciting.
Not you, darling. Not you. It's not you. It's just that we can only hear you. And then we have contestant number 3. Hello, darling. Can you hear us? Can you see us? Can you feel us?
We really need some
right.
audience clapping.
Contestant number
Sound.
3.
Contestant number 3, can you hear us?
Taking my shtick.
Oh. Hello?
What?
Contestant number 1 has a nice laugh. Okay.
Oh my. So contestant number 3 said he's taking a shit. Is that what I
don't
heard?
know what he said. Contestant number 3, are you there?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Hello, contestant
Okay,
number 3.
there
How
we
are
go.
you doing?
I am doing well. How are you?
Are you excited?
Very.
Okay, great. So we'll all right, everybody, these are our contestants, and then we have one more coming on in. But for now, we will start asking the questions. So you all know the name of the game. This is the dating game. Dun, 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 dun. We will not be asking you. Michaeline, Courtney, and I will be asking you a myriad of questions. Courtney is a vivacious blonde. She would like to one day have an old English house stuffed with antiques and 5 dogs. All right. She
I don't know where she got that from.
Will 4.5 work?
Like 5.
4.5 dogs?
4.5 dogs.
4.5 dogs?
4.5 dogs. Okay, so
What makes them
contestant number
half?
1. Contestant number 1 is over here on the right. Contestant number 2 says ba right here. Okay.
Yeah.
And then contestant number 3 is right over here. All right. So I'm going to go ahead.
This is great.
Laughing like that.
We already. I hope the contestants know what number they are, because I don't.
Contestant number 1 is right here over on to my right. So contestant number 1. That's contestant number 1. Yes.
Okay.
It just says, oh yes, 1. Thank you. So that it just says 1 right down in the corner.
There we go.
Contestant number 2 says ba. That is his
number
name.
2.
There it is. Oh, number 2. Wonderful. Contestant number 3 says
Number 2
contestant
ba.
and a hashtag. All right.
I be
Yeah,
contestant.
contestant number.
Everyone,
Fun with
welcome to the dating game. Win Courtney's love, and we are excited. We're very excited. I'm sweating because I'm nervous for Courtney. Stand on a little bit more. There we are.
Don't be
Okay.
nervous. It's all good.
All right, Courtney. Michaeline, should you or I ask a question first? I suppose.
You tell me. I'm good either way.
All right. I'm gonna put my blazer on. I'm the host of the show.
Ooh.
I'm gonna.
Maybe you want to put Feeding the Ducks on too, for a little background music.
This is gonna be great. All right. Maybe some Feeding the Ducks. All right.
Or-
a little
or-
Feeding the Ducks.
Yeah, just for a little background ambiance.
I don't know why I'm yes. So we're going to play Feeding the Ducks. Here we are. All right, Feeding the Ducks. Listen, contestant number 1. I will go ahead and ask my first question, and I will take diligent notes on your answer. Don't answer incorrectly. And then Courtney will ask a question, and then you take diligent notes, and then Michaeline will ask a question. Contestant number 1.
Yes.
Actually, I'm gonna do it like this. Okay, actually. I want all 3 contestants, starting with 1, 2, and 3. I want you to say the so say Courtney comes over to your house. What is a sweet nothing you would whisper into her ear, and it's only 3 words? All right, contestant number 1, we'll start with you.
Oh.
Impressive. Most impressive.
Impressive. Most impressive. Very good. Very good.
That's nice.
Contestant number 2, what would you whisper?
Oh goodness.
She already gets it.
Yeah, I know. Like, I know what that's about.
I know what that's about. That's 4 words.
Yeah, no.
No, contestant number 1's quote was a Darth Vader quote.
Ah, God. Impressive. Most impressive. All right. Contestant number 2, 3 words you would say if Courtney showed up at your home.
This is kind of boring. You look lovely.
You look lovely. All right. Contestant number 3.
What kind of background do we have? Is this like first time we're meeting, or are we already intimate? Because that would vary what I would say.
So say it's your first
So
date.
he's autistic.
Yeah. Say it's your first date. 3 words you'd whisper in her ear.
Good evening, my lady, in a joking manner.
I love it. Okay, that's a very good answer.
It
Very
is.
good answer. Good. 100 Kiki bucks for all 3 of you. Courtney, your first question.
Can I put my Kiki bucks that she's gonna pick Keanu?
Pick Keanu? I'm going to pick Keanu to be my date?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, my question? Okay, let's hear. I have... It's going to be a funny one later. Do you believe that the mind has enough power to send out a signal that could be received through cyberspace?
Contestant number 1, your answer.
Absolutely.
Contestant number 2, your answer.
Are we supposed to, by the way, are we supposed to do the transatlantic accent thing? I know we were talking about that yesterday.
If you can't do it, it's quite all right.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to test it out because I didn't practice it. It might be awful. But no.
Hey man, yes or no?
Absolutely.
It's just a yes or no answer, darling.
Most likely. Yeah, without a doubt.
Yes, no. Mow, mow, mow.
Yes or no?
Can I add just
Yes,
something?
please. Right.
Like, they should try and be charming. Like, they just answered that question like it was a quiz. Yes. Are they right?
She asked for a yes or no answer, Gino.
I just want to know if that's what you believe.
Contestants are
Hey.
supposed to be talking back.
I know the contestants are. It's a contestant coup.
I'm just saying, give it sure a little something.
I know, a little bit of something.
All right, fine. Next time I'll expand.
Go back to the kitchen, you know.
Contestant number 1.
Actually, no,
I'm not going to do this with you, contestant number 1. I'm not going to do this. I'm rooting for you.
Okay, all right, never mind.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, contestant number
I got
2.
money on this.
Gino, get a hold of yourself.
Go back to the
Get a
kitchen.
hold of yourself. Okay, so contestant number 2, is it yes or no?
Now,
Oh yeah, I said yes. I guess everyone was talking over me. But
Great
I apologize.
thing about this so far is that I'm finding that none of them.
Oh no, she's frozen.
I know.
Contestant number 3, what is your answer to what she asked? 1, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so you have, I guess, 3 yeses. It took a while to get there, but we'll press on. All right, Michaeline, your first question, please.
This is very
Okay,
telling.
I'm gonna go 3, or I'm gonna go 3, 2, and 1, so they don't, the last one doesn't get gypped out of being the first answer. How about that?
Sure.
Can we switch them up? Okay. Contestant number 3. Would you consider yourself to be brains, beauty, or brawn?
Brains, beauty, or brawn?
Yes.
I would say brains with a little bit of brawn.
That's nice. Brains with a little bit of brawn.
Very good. Very good.
Okay, contestant number 2, same question. Would you consider yourself to be brains, beauty, or brawn?
Mostly brains.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Okay.
And contestant number 1, your answer? Brains, beauty, or brawn?
Well, I have a history degree. I guess brains then.
Brains.
It fits for Courtney, I think.
Okay.
I love that. All right. Back to me. Contestant number 1, tell me, please, your deepest, darkest secret.
Hey, come back to me, please.
You can even make it up. Tell me the deepest, darkest secret. Or no, I want you to tell me your deepest, darkest secret. This is for Courtney.
I am your father.
He knows she likes that. That's a great answer. Contestant number 2. What is your deepest, darkest secret?
Oh God! Fine, you ask. So, off the top of my head,
Did you slay
recent
younglings?
bias, last year, I was in a crash. I was the driver, and my friend got hurt, and I was relatively unscathed. I got a lot of money for my car, which I was able to buy a better car. And in my head, I'm like, oh yeah, I know it sucks for you, but I'm like, and I do, it's feel bad. But I'm like, silver lining. The silver lining is like I got a nice car out of it, and I never really liked the car I had before. So yeah,
Okay.
I'm proud of that, but whatever.
Yeah, so you made
I'm nothing about a
lemonade out of
practice.
lemon.
I'm nothing about
I
a
love
practice.
it. Contestant number 3, your deepest, darkest secret.
That's an answer that I would give to Courtney if we got to know each other better.
That's a good answer.
Oh, man of mystery. All right.
That's a good answer.
I love it. All right. Courtney, your next round of questions.
All right. This one's my favorite. If the moon were made of ribs, would you eat it? Contestant number 1.
Absolutely.
Contestant number 2.
Like all in one sitting? Like that's a lot. I mean, I don't love ribs that much.
It is a yes or no question. Contestant number 2. Contestant number 3. How do you feel about that?
Could you repeat the question? It kind of froze there when you asked.
If the moon were made of ribs, would you eat it?
Yes.
Yes. Wonderful.
All right. Excellent.
All right. All right.
Yep. That's.
Why doesn't this work? Am I doing it wrong?
You're
You know
doing
what a good answer would be?
it.
Like if the moon were made of ribs, would you eat it? You could say something like, it's not that I eat things that are as big as the moon, but I could eat things for hours on end.
Oh, very good
Watch this,
answer.
watch this. Things that are located just below the ribs. I would go down on you for an hour, you fucking idiot. You're killing me.
You're killing me.
You're killing me. Watch this. Absolutely.
honey,
Oh, fucking that guy. That guy would absolutely eat the moon if it was made of ribs. What am I doing with all these losers on fucking Bumble?
Hand
This
me
guy
that.
would eat his food made of ribs.
Hand me this.
I can't do this, honey.
Hand me
I'm
this.
trying to fucking eat you.
Miss Conti, Miss Conti, why don't you just throw your fucking hat in the ring already? How about that?
Contestant number 4.
I could never do that.
And now back from our commercial break.
Yeah, right.
Okay, here we go. Yes, that was that's our mascot here at the dating game.
All right, contestant. It's Michaeline's turn. So. Yes, it's your turn.
No,
Contestant number 1, Michaeline will ask you a
I
question.
thought you went first.
I did.
Okay. And then
we
Courtney.
both asked 2. Yes, and you just
Yeah.
go 1, 2, and 3. Thank you.
Okay, I will. Okay, so because otherwise it's too confusing. Okay. All right. Let's see. I don't know if I should get into the 3 things yet. I'll just do a nice one right now. Okay, so contestant number 1, where would you like to take Courtney on your first date?
Acapulco under your chaperoneship.
That is a marvelous answer, contestant number 1. Marvelous answer.
It wasn't the one-word answer, Gino.
Good answer.
Also,
way,
I forgot to say, if you win this date with Courtney, you win a trip to wherever I decide at the end, and Michaeline will be your chaperone. So, anyway, contestant number 2, could you please answer Michaeline's question?
Yeah,
It would be, where would you take Courtney on your first date? We wait with bated breath.
Huh?
The North
Contestant number 2, are you all right?
It's gonna take her to the north.
The North Pole. Oh. All right,
Yes.
Contestant number 3, where would you?
I would.
Is that a sexual answer?
I guess so. Contestant number 3, where would you take Courtney on the first date?
Well, if you're looking for a sexual answer, the South Down Under. But Rome,
Down Under, okay.
Australia. Rome, Italy. Then,
Rome, Italy.
then
Well, what this tells you, Courtney, is these men must all have quite a bit of funds, I suppose, because they all chose destinations. A destination date.
Like for the first date. That's excellent, I think.
All right. I'll yes, so those are great questions. Those are great answers. You're all doing great. Courtney is about to slide off of her chair, am I right? Contestant number 1. Apple or Android?
Oh, Apple.
Apple. Contestant number 2, Apple or Android?
Android.
Okay, contestant number 3, Apple or Android?
Apple.
Apple. All right. Wonderful. Courtney, your next question.
Okay. Well. Let's see here. What's a good one? I should have put these in order, but I just
You're the star. You don't have
how
to
about well, no, I'm just trying to decide on which one of the questions from this list I want to ask next. And I should have just put them in a specific order so I wouldn't be choosing on stream.
Half of mine are about Jeff Probst. So honestly, it's perfectly fine.
These okay, yeah. They're just so they're so meaningless. And anyway, do you love to go a wandering beneath the clear blue sky? Contestant
number 1. And the question was, if you didn't hear it, do you like to go
under the clear blue sky? I heard.
Mm-hmm.
The answer is yes, but I know that answer is not going to be good enough. So,
it's perfect. So yes.
Okay, fine.
Contestant number 2.
Bated breath.
That's good. He looks forward to it.
Contestant number 1 in my book is, winning at this point. Contestant number 2, do you like to go wandering under the clear blue sky?
Every single day.
Very good answer. You're doing better. Now you're getting it, contestant number 2. Contestant number 3.
Fuck yeah.
Do you like to go wandering under the clear blue sky?
Fuck yeah.
See, what's very telling about these questions is that none of them are surprised. None of them are like, what the fuck was that? And it's helpful.
All right, so we have 3 yeses. Michaeline, your next question.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what order they're in.
I know.
Do 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 do
S words for 5, Alex.
Bink, 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 bink. This is so fun.
Contestant number 1, are you a freak in any way? And what level of freak are you? Number 1 being the freakiest, number 2 being slightly, number 3 being not freaky at all.
I'd say 2.5.
2.5.
Yeah.
2.5. Okay.
Contestant number 2, starting with 1, you're a freak in the sheets and a man in the streets. Number 2 would be you are just slightly freaky, you know, if you've had enough tequila. Number 3 would be yeah, you are literally like 50 Shades of Grey.
Wait, one is the freaky one?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I got that backwards.
No,
Yeah,
one
sorry,
is the
excuse
freaky-
me.
Three
One
is
is sorry.
3 is 50 Shades of Grey.
No, you went backwards, Keanu.
I went backwards, excuse me. So 1 would be nothing. You
All right.
literally, it's only missionary. Nope.
You're
nope.
you're going backwards again.
Okay, ask him again. Contestant number 2.
Okay, what's your level of freakiness? Number 1 being really freaky, number 2 being slightly freaky, number 3 being not freaky at all.
Well, Michaeline, you're the only person on this planet that goes in that order.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Lowest to highest is
Okay, so low to
lowest
high. We'll rephrase
My
it like
question.
this.
Ask it how I want.
I
I
know
can't
it's
answer the question.
So the number 1.
we don't understand.
Please give me the scale.
The scale is 1 to 3. So
Just
1
say
being
super freak, medium freak, no freak at all.
there. You go. Okay.
Medium to none. Medium to no.
Medium to no. Love.
And it's not necessarily a sexual question either. They could just be freaks.
Right.
That's all.
Exactly. Contestant number 3.
Michael,
Not a freak at all, medium freak, and super freak.
Super
what
freak.
What do you say?
I was gonna go with on Michaeline's scale 1.69. Say super, you know, I'd say pretty freaky.
Pretty
freaky. All right.
Good.
Love it. Love
Yeah.
it. Ladies and gentlemen, hit the like button. We're moving forward. We're very excited. So, contestant number 1. Do you have any? Oh my gosh! And we have another contestant.
Oh.
We have another contestant.
Uh-oh.
We have another person to add into the mix. Listen, this is mystery date number 4. Welcome, mystery date number 4. How are you?
Hello. How are you?
Hi. So we're just gonna go ahead with the questions. I will ask you. I'm about to ask contestant 3 or my questions, and then we'll go from 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, contestant number 1. Are you an extrovert or an introvert?
Extrovert.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Contestant number 2.
I started as an introvert, but I'm an evolving extrovert.
I love it. Thank you for being here. Contestant number 3, extrovert or introvert?
More of an introvert, but I know how to be an extrovert when, depending on
In the sheets.
in the sheets, or depending on.
Love it. Mystery date number 4, extrovert or introvert?
Definitely an extrovert.
Love it. Okay, wonderful. Courtney, your next question.
All right. Well, this one feels like extra retarded now, but we're going with it. Contestant number 1. How many Reed Street soaps can you balance on your head?
15 on a good day, but on a normal day, probably 10.
Wonderful.
Okay, follow-up
Contestant
question.
number
How
2.
long can
Oh,
you keep
never mind.
them balanced on your head?
It's a two-parter.
Yeah.
Are you willing to demonstrate at some point in time?
Yes. 5 minutes. I would presume.
Perfect.
Contestant
number 2.
It's a two-parter. How many Reed Street soaps can you balance on your head? And the second part of the question is for how long, if you can.
So I actually tested this out last night, and I made it up to 3, and I made it about like 30 seconds.
He tested it. That's wonderful. Okay.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah,
Contestant number
listened
3.
to us last night.
So did I.
Good. I'm glad that somebody marked that down as they listened to us last night. Contestant number 3. How many Reed Street soaps can you balance on your head? And if you can balance them on your head at all, how long?
1, 10 minutes.
Love it. Love it.
That's
And
that's a good thing.
contestant number 4. How many Reed Street soaps can you balance on your head? And if so, how long can you balance them?
Well, can I ask a question? Exactly what is a Reed Street soap?
I will tell you. They are our fair
Oh
sponsor.
no.
Oh.
Yeah, that is
No,
Reed Street soap. Our fair
Yeah,
sponsor.
shall we?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Reed
I'm
Street
joining-
Soap Company, ladies and gentlemen. Get yourself a untoward candle. Get your Michaeline's Morning Rush soap scrub. There's plenty. ReedStreetSoapCompany.com and promo code KikiBucks for 15% off. And if you watch our fair program, Michaeline and I once had a competition of how many Reed Street Soap Company soaps we could balance on our head. And I think Michaeline went an hour. So maybe you just maybe
magazine cover for it.
Exactly. So you'll figure it out when you buy enough Reed Street soaps for promo code KikiBucks 15% off. But again, that is Reed Street Soap Company, ladies and gentlemen. So all right, on to the next question. Michaeline, your next question.
Okay. I think we should give mystery date 4, contestant number 4, a couple extra questions so he can catch up a little bit. So he has
All right.
a
So
shot.
why don't you, all right, we'll do a bonus question right now. So you ask mystery date 4 for the
one of the ones I asked
question.
before.
Yes.
One of the ones
maybe
I
one you
before.
asked before. Yes.
Okay. All right. Would you? Let's see. Would you consider yourself brains, beauty, or brawn?
I would say that I'm looking for a woman who can give me a brainer. And
he's got jokes. But would you consider yourself more brains, more beauty, or more brawn?
Or all 3. Let us know.
Yes.
I would say I've got the brains and the brawn.
Wow,
brains and brawn.
That's a good combination.
It's a very good answer.
Yeah.
All right. So now, Michaeline, go with your next question. We'll start with contestant number 1.
Okay. What contestant number 1? What is your favorite term of endearment?
Very, very good question.
Your Highness.
So, do you mean like that's what you would call Courtney?
Go ahead,
Yes.
Your Highness.
Your
It's
Highness.
another Star Wars reference.
It's very good. Very good. Very good. Contestant number 2.
Yeah, but that's what we mean. Yes, that's what I mean.
Yes. What would you call Courtney? Were you to,
your favorite term
one
of
day
endearment?
have the privilege of being in her presence? What would you call her?
I'm gonna stick with my previous answer.
Your Highness. Yes. And contestant number 2. What would you call Courtney?
My favorite term of endearment is Probably Angel and Darling is a close second.
I love Darling.
Ooh, Angel's nice. Darling, very
Darling.
cute. Darling, love it. Contestant number 3, what would you call Courtney as a term of endearment?
Darling.
Darling, he listens to the show. All right. Contestant number 4, what would you call Courtney?
Well, it would be after we know each other for some time. I would call her Sugar Shorts.
Sugar Shorts?
Yes.
I love that.
Okay.
Hey, Sugar Shorts.
That's cute.
Hey,
That's
little
charming.
Sugar Shorts. I love that. That's
Yeah.
adorable.
That is.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
We're not-
All right. My next question. Contestant number 1. How do you feel about a post-coital embrace? Are you a snuggler or are you not a snuggler?
I mean, I guess I don't know. Depends on her mood.
Depends on her mood. So you're the
Yeah.
guy that goes like, oh, I can tell she doesn't want to snuggle right now. All hands off. Okay. Or you've never had sex before. I'm just teasing. Okay. Let's see. Contestant number 2.
What's
Contestant number 2.
Where you hop right up out of the bed and take a shower.
Time.
Yes, exactly. Contestant number 2. A post-coital embrace. Are you a snuggler or are you not a snuggler?
I don't mind the snuggle. However, I've been with people who were not so much snugglers. So if you push me away, I'm like, that's fine. Like I get it.
Wonderful. Have you been pushed away many times?
Well, just people who like want their like space, like people who like want to sleep, like don't touch me when I'm sleeping. Like I don't know. I prefer it. I prefer physical contact, but I get what people.
Okay. Wonderful answer. Wonderful answer. Contestant number 3. Post-coital embrace. Are you a snuggler or are you not a snuggler?
I mean, usually I'm going out the window because her boyfriend or husband's home, but I'm definitely a cuddler.
So when you don't have to run from the
Yeah,
gentleman
when I don't
coming
gotta rush,
home.
cuddle for sure. I love cuddling. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's an interesting answer. We love it. And contestant number 4. Post-coital embrace. Are you a snuggler or not a snuggler?
I'm into extreme cuddling.
Okay.
Like a
Love
sport.
it.
Extreme cuddling.
Okay. Extreme cuddling.
Extreme
The Olympics
cuddling.
are on right now. I wonder.
like a
Yes.
sport.
I love that. Let's read a few of these. I'm afraid some of the super chats maybe have some questions. Chris Thompson, thank you for the $2. Laughing boy, is your name Beavis or Butthead? Thank you, Chris Thompson. Kirkland Red 100s. When is the dating game for Michaeline? You know what? I'm already loving this. So we will be doing a dating game for Michaeline, and you may be a contestant. Gay Dabbler, thank you for the $2. These guys are stiffs. Bring me on, and she's mine. See? There's lots of people vying for Courtney's hand in loving. Gay Dabbler, thank you again for the $2. Stuttering John wins these. Wins this with these clowns. Does he? Let's see. $4.99. Important question. Dating question. Thank you for the $4.99, Frank. Dating question. What are these contestants? 666 club status, full membership? Yes.
What's yours, Frank?
They're doing great. They're doing as best as they can. Now we're just getting warmed up. All right. So
Keanu, do you know
whose
what the
turn is it?
666 club membership is?
No.
I would think that's like the devil.
No, it's it's essentially like it's height, income, and dick size, because most women want a guy with 6 figures, a dick over 6 inches, and a man over 6 feet tall.
Yes.
So
I've never heard of that either.
That's actually a really good question, though. I didn't even think about that. Instead, asked what your favorite planet is.
We'll get to that question in just a moment. So, Courtney, it's your turn. Contestant number 1, and Courtney's going to ask you a question.
Yes. Let's see here. I just had it. Where did I put it? Okay. Do you believe in the power of a curse?
Actually, no. I think it's all bullshit.
Love it. Contestant number
Very
2.
bold.
Power of a curse. What say you, contestant number 2?
Nah, probably all in your head.
Okay. Contestant number 3. What say you? Power of a curse.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. He's cursing us right now. I'm teasing. And contestant number 4. Power of a curse.
No, I do not believe in the power of a curse.
All right.
All right.
On to the next
Wow.
round. Everybody hit the like button. And again, this is the Win Courtney's Love game. She's the lovely woman in the middle. One day she aspires to have an old English house filled with 5 dogs and antiques. 1, 2, and 3. Michaeline, your next question for contestant number 1.
Oh my God. Okay. I'm gonna just say this question once, and you all answer really quick. Okay.
Okay.
So
Well,
start with contestant number 1. To pube or not to pube?
it's a yes or no question. She
Oh.
means
What?
to pube or not to pube.
Do you manscape?
Yes.
Yes. Contestant number 2. To pube or not to pube.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yes. Contestant number 3. To pube or not to pube.
Manscaping is right.
Manscaping, very good answer. Contestant number 4. To pube or not to pube.
I'm very well groomed, but I do it like a little hair down there on my woman. I want to know she's a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
not a fan
and
of.
not-
I'm not a fan of fully.
Really?
clothed.
Thanks for going to that.
You well,
Explain.
it's
It's
not
good.
really fair because you
Right.
told the other 3 to answer really quickly.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was following
Well,
instructions.
well, it's not my fault that they listen to me. Okay.
I was gonna add, Manscaped, but
I'm a rebel. I break the rules.
depending on my lady, the lady's choice, I'll go with that.
Chris,
Veiny
thank you for the $2, Chris Thompson. I am Girthquake. Feel my veiny wrath. News. Very good. Very good. Very good. Everyone, remember, we're here for Courtney, and that is a very hilarious super chat. 100 million Kiki coins for everybody here right now.
Wow.
All right, I suppose it's my turn again. Contestant number 1. Do you have any kinks in the bedroom? If so, what are they?
Yes, but mine is embarrassingly tame.
Well,
It's,
you may as well tell us. Yes.
Just make something up.
Yeah. Oh well. I mean, it's sexy accents, but
Sexy accents.
I like
Okay.
that. Like if
Yeah.
somebody
Love
speaks to you in
that.
Italian.
Wait, do they have to be sexy or can they
no, they could sound stupid.
be
Like
obnoxious?
Swedish.
Okay.
Hello, it's me, Courtney. Like that can't do a Swedish accent. Like
No, that is
so you just like a
that'd be so
you like an
beautiful.
accent in the bedroom.
Yes.
I love that.
I love that too.
Contestant number 2. Do you have any kinks? If so, what are they?
Like what qualifies? You mean like a gimp suit? Like how kinky?
Just a kink. Just a
Okay.
kink, you know. You could say, handcuffs, furry handcuffs, or, like I like my
Or
lady.
you like it when
to-
she sticks her feet in pudding?
Yeah. Whatever comes to mind. I like
boy.
to I like
Yeah,
to
my
suck on her
Does-
toes, anything like that.
I actually I don't even want to know what the real kink is. I just want to know what weird stuff you can come up with off the top of your head.
Contestant number 2.
I like it when she sits in a bowl of ketchup.
Mayonnaise, actually.
Mayonnaise. Okay,
Yeah,
wonderful.
not ketchup,
Wonderful
mayonnaise.
answer.
Oh, see?
Very good. Contestant number 3. Do you have any kinks in the bedroom? If so, what are they?
A few, pretty tame. And again, that'd be something I would answer to Courtney if he's got further. Besides, I'm a feeder.
What was your kink?
Oh,
So you have
God.
a few? I didn't hear him. Sorry.
The last part was a joke.
Well, tell us the joke
Oh,
again.
okay. He said he's a feeder.
That I'm
A feeder.
I'm gonna feed her. Well, yeah.
Oh, okay. Very, very. Contestant number 4. Do you have any kinks in the bedroom? If so, what are they? And it's okay if the answer is no. You don't have to make up that you're a feeder or something. It's all right.
Well, the answer is absolutely yes, but I don't think we have a lot of time. I mean, I could be on talking about a lot of them, but I do like to get a little rough. And with consent, of course.
Love it.
Restraining your arms, holding you against the wall, and doing my business.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Like, yikes.
This guy
Get the job done.
around. Dark horse over here. I do love
Direct
that.
and to the point.
That, I don't know about you, Courtney, but that sort of turns.
That did sound very nice. Okay.
Well, he doesn't
Courtney,
get picked,
your next
Michaeline.
question. Courtney, your
Oh
next
shit! I
question.
forgot about that.
Which guy was that?
I know. If you don't get Michaeline as your chaperone on the date that you win to wherever I choose, then you win a date with Michaeline. Courtney, your next question.
What's your favorite planet? Contestant number 1.
Coruscant.
What's your favorite planet?
Coruscant.
Oh. All right. Well, contestant number 2. What's your favorite planet?
Zorkon.
All right. All right. Okay.
Contestant number 3. Favorite planet.
Uranus.
Of course. He's very funny.
That was a shoo-in answer.
God, Gino.
Contestant number 4. Your favorite planet?
Well, it's obviously Uranus. But,
There you
hey,
go. Very good.
Can I-
Very good. I love
Can I
it.
say real quick, Keanu? I actually have to go. But can I say that I'm being serious for a moment? Courtney,
Oh.
I'm literally just looking for a best friend I can get naked with. So if
Excellent.
I have to run. Keanu, if you could let Courtney know, maybe connect us. We'll have a conversation. But I apologize. I have to dip out. So
I
can't
know,
com-
and
can't
listen,
complete the game.
I put you in the running as one of my somebody I would bet on. So, you could still win, and I will connect you with her. We may still choose you, even though you only gave us these many answers. But yes, he did. He did say Uranus. Yes, Gino. Yes, he did. So thank you so much, mystery date number 4. We will let you know if you won.
Thank you,
this
Keanu,
wonderful competition.
and
Take care,
Court-
my love.
Take care, Keanu, and take care of Courtney.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank
care.
you, contestant
Bye.
number 4. It was nice to meet you.
Yeah, he's cute.
Very sweet. Very sweet.
Yeah.
Michaeline, your next question for mystery date number 1.
Do Don't start playing that music either or singing it. I just have to take a look at these. How what is
I
your
was
style
gonna start
level?
playing the harmonica.
No, what's your style level? I mean, are you really in style? It's a 1, 2, 3 question again, or you can just answer it however you want. How stylish are you? Contestant number 1. Do you care about?
We'll put it like this. How about this? We'll put it like this. If you were going out on a date with Courtney, what would you choose to wear?
That's good, Keanu.
Oh, well, depending on the location, I'd probably wear the nicest fucking thing I have.
Which is?
I mean,
is it stylish? Is it stylish?
Yeah, nice suit and tie.
Okay.
I love that. Okay.
I think we should have
Contestant
come up
number
with
2.
like imagery for them to base it off of.
Well,
Yeah, that- I got
just
some.
like I
That's-
was just like 1, 2, or 3.
The-
Style, really good
How
style.
stylish are you? Men don't know how stylish they
Yeah.
are. They can't. They can't rank it.
Yeah, like, do you
but
look
I like the suit and tie.
Well, I ran that by
yeah.
you
A hobo?
last night, Keanu. You should have told me that they don't know style.
This is why you're divorced.
Well, we thought you were a pro with men, Michaeline.
I'm not a pro with asking questions on a dating game. But my
Contestant number 2.
Oh.
What would you wear on a date with Courtney?
Wait, am I being specific or am I answering Michaeline's question about like 1, 2?
Do 1, 2, or 3 if you have that.
No, I'd say like, what would you go in your closet and put on?
Ooh, I have like a dark blue, like checkered suit.
Okay. Okay, a nice dark suit is very nice. Wonderful.
Yeah.
It's a good answer. Would you consider, I guess I should have asked this. All right. So for like Michaeline's question, would you consider yourself a stylish person? How do you, when you wake up and go to the TCBY, what do you wear?
I can dress myself.
I love it.
I can dress myself. I could wear. No, I can wear clothes that I wear clothes that fit. I don't, none of the baggy, like the baggy guy things. It's like
He's like a suit and tie fitted guy. I love that. Okay, so
like a little bit fit. Yeah, clothes that fit me. I left behind like dressing like a dude in my 20s. Like I have to dress like myself.
I love it. Contestant number 3, can you dress yourself? I'm just kidding. Contestant number 3, what would you wear on your first date with Courtney?
With help from my mom, I can dress myself. Yes. I would say.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. I'm casual most of the time, but I do know how to dress up for situations. And depending on a date with Courtney where we're going, it would be slacks, nice shoes, a button up. And if this was like, I don't know, like a fancy event, I don't know, but I would wear a suit.
Love it. Okay.
I'm more of a dark navy colored suit guy myself.
Okay, wonderful. These are wonderful wonderful
That's
answers.
Yeah.
Yes. You're all doing great. If we're teasing, we don't mean to be. Good night, Mr. Thompson. Okay, let's see this. We will ask this question from Good night, Mr. Thompson. Thank you for the $4.99. Contestant number 1. What are your best moves in the bedroom?
I don't know what to say.
Make something up.
I'm tapping it.
If you know what, the goofier the better.
Yeah,
even you could make it a joke. It'll be all right.
I'm drawing a blank. I'm sorry. I failed that one.
That's perfectly fine. He loves shooting blanks. That's his best move in the bedroom. Contestant number 2.
All right. Perfect.
Best move in the
That works.
bedroom.
Good. That's good.
I don't know if I have a good go-to move, but I'm pretty good like upside down.
Upside
like, I'm pretty
down?
good at keeping my balance.
Upside down.
Cool. Okay. You'll lift her up and swing her around and very cool. All right. Contestant number 3, best move in the bedroom that comes to mind.
Being ridden like a stallion.
Oh, that would be more of her move, but all right.
Yeah, but
I
that's
like
not a
it.
move. I would have answered cowgirl there too, but that's not a move.
Just
that's her
laying there.
Okay, so
Yeah.
contestant number 1 likes reverse
Ideally.
cowgirl. See, yes, exactly.
Yeah, but
That's
that's lazy.
note,
Are we allowed to talk to each other?
You're all gonna need therapy together after this. Like,
Guys, there's no rules here.
there are no rules.
Fair enough.
I don't know if you know this is Keanu Cast. It's wonderful. Great
On
question.
serious
So that was a question from what was that? Contestant number 1?
No, contestant number 3. On a serious note, I do love to please.
Ooh, very good. Very good. Loves to please. It means he'll go down.
So he
on
could
you.
eat
I love
anything
that.
for hours.
Yes. All right. Since that was a question from a fan, I'm gonna go ahead and ask another one. Contestant number 1. Say you saw Courtney in a bar. What would be your best pickup line? And you didn't know her and her gorgeousness. You just saw her in a spotlight, and you walked up to her. What would you say?
Wow, I ran out of gas quick.
Oh, that's a perfect pickup line. I ran out of gas quick.
Yeah.
Could you help me?
Right, exactly. Yeah, that was my brilliant pickup line. Thank you, Keanu.
I love it. I love it. Contestant number 2. If you saw Courtney in a bar and she was sitting there, like, gorgeous hair, just like, waving in the wind, the blonde goddess that she is, what would you say to her? What would be your pickup line?
Ooh.
The chat is making me laugh. These guys are brilliant.
I saw you over there looking fine and mentally challenged, and that seems like my type of, I don't know.
Yes, I think hi, you fine ass mentally challenged blonde. Can I buy you a drink?
Do you need a helmet?
Yeah, can I get
You need a helmet? Very good.
I have an extra helmet.
Can the contestants refrain from getting answers from the chat, please? Please, we're trying to do a dating game.
What? Are you looking at the window while I'm watching her, or
Contestant number 3. Contestant number 3. Say you saw Courtney in a bar. It's a gorgeous cocktail bar, and you saw her and you went, I must talk to this woman. What would you say?
First, I would buy her a drink by telling the bartender to send whatever she's drinking over to her.
Good one.
How she reacts, then approach her and go with, are you Dr. Seuss? Because green eggs and damn.
Very good. It's a joke.
That was very good.
Green
eggs and damn.
I'd like to send her a drink.
Oh, Gino, what's your pickup line?
Yeah, what's your pickup line? Hi, Kiki. Would you like to bone me? Yeah.
Did I just quit? Did I
You
just
get him drunk and run with it. Yeah. Get out.
It's from the gentleman in 1985.
What would your pickup line be to me, Visconti?
What's that?
What would your pickup line be to me? Say you didn't know
What
me.
was my pickup line to you?
Visconti goes, hey, hottie. Yeah. And you're like, oh my God. Get out. All right. Hey, hottie. Or something like that. Yeah. But given the wrong person, that could just seem like, get out of my face. Very good. Very good answers, everybody. Very good. Hit the like button. All right, Michaeline. Oh, no, it's Courtney's turn. Courtney, your next question.
Okay. Oh, we have to ask this before the end of the night. I don't want to forget. We need your astrological signs. So
Yes.
contestant number 1.
Sagittarius.
Mm-hmm.
Sagittarius. All right.
Yes.
Contestant number 2.
My sun sign is Leo.
Ooh.
Leo. Uh-oh.
I'm coming up like really soon.
And contestant number 3.
Taurus, born May 20th in the morning
Ah.
in Chicago area. Because I heard earlier.
Oh, he wants us to do a whole chart.
I heard earlier location matters and all that stuff. I don't necessarily believe in this stuff, but yeah. May 20th, morning, Chicago area.
Love it. Michaeline, all right, your next question for contestant number 1.
Yeah, let me think. Okay. Get me, because I have to make up more questions.
All right. My next
I was
question.
going to ask them
me
their
last,
fitness
too.
level, but I was going to ask them their fitness level. You know.
Oh, okay. Fitness level?
Yeah, your fitness level.
Yeah,
okay,
that's-
so we
doesn't
talked
have-
about
it
this
doesn't have-
last night.
Yeah, it could be 1, 2, or 3, like really fit, a little fit, no fitness at all.
So yes, 1 is you're morbidly obese.
You're
2
going
is
the wrong way.
2 is dad bod, maybe, and 3 is you are, you know, in peak athletic
bodybuilder?
shape. Yes, a bodybuilder. So I would contestant number 1. What do you
That's
think,
not what I
Michaeline?
meant, not even a bodybuilder, and I didn't say really fat. Okay,
2.9,
I said 1,
I'd
2.
say.
I said 1, 2, and 3. Really.
He
really
said
good.
2.9, so a little bit better than a dad bod. That's a pretty good.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Contestant number
No,
2.
it's almost a 3. Okay.
Not a bodybuilder, but really good fitness. You know.
Contestant number 2,
The
your
muscle
fitness
tone,
level.
man.
What if one of them is Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yes.
Well,
I know
I
him.
think they would have yelled it out.
I'm in my childhood.
Contestant number 2, your fitness level.
2.
This whole pizza in my mouth.
Is he falling off of a cliff while he says this?
Contestant number 2, what would you say your fitness level is?
2 at the moment. 2 at the moment.
2. All right.
I'm
Nothing.
into fitness whole pizza in my mouth.
Got it.
Oh, okay.
Great. That's
That
okay.
took me a minute.
I love him. I almost said his name.
I know. Don't say his name.
love it.
Don't ruin it.
Get back into the kitchen and make us some pasta.
I'm not picking you.
I know. Oh my God. Exactly. You make it a best pizza pie. Put
Wait.
some clothes on. All
Get
right.
back into the
Number
Wait, does
contestant
Gino know
number
all
3.
3 of us?
So, what was the scale? What's the scale here?
Okay, the scale is Michaeline says, "What's your fitness level?" 1, and I'm putting it this way. It's like I say 1, morbidly obese. 2, dad bod. 3, you're in top physical condition, and you can.
That's not what I asked. Though. I never said anything about morbidly obese in any of my questions.
Michaeline doesn't want me to date a bodybuilder is the thing.
No, I just wonder what it has something to do with stamina also, Courtney.
Absolutely right.
Going off Keanu's chart, -5.
A 5. Very good.
Negative.
Wait.
No,
Negative 5.
So you belong on like 1,000-pound sisters or whatever. My 600-pound life. Are you on that show?
She could be the Leia to your Jabba Hutt then, right?
Yeah, I would be a Jabba the Hutt.
Okay.
No,
I think you're being hard on yourself.
I would say 2, leading towards 3.
Okay, good. So they
Not
basically all are.
bodybuilder, but just thin.
Oh, wonderful. All right, Michaeline, since I usurped your question, would you ask another?
The
I will
humility
be
is
running
awesome.
Back. I have to use the rest.
I think she's running out of questions.
I'm there. It's just the way I worded them, maybe kind of repeating some other questions that we've already asked.
That's fine.
So, I mean, yeah. Okay. So, how would they answer this? Okay. What's your grossness level? Okay. How gross are you? Take that word, however you want to make it. It has nothing to do with this
Yeah,
way.
it depends on how you define it.
I'm not defining it. You define it for yourself. How gross are you?
Yeah, it's a trick question.
Like number, and I'm going 1, 2, 3. You're not gross at all. You're medium gross, or you are really fucking gross. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in terms of personal cleanliness, I'd say 3. I think back to myself. In terms of the food I eat fucking junk.
Mm-hmm.
I eat shit. So that's a 1. I just don't eat a lot of it, which is why I'm not fat.
Ah,
that was kind of a comprehensive answer, but
that was good.
Very good answer.
Covered bases that we needed to know. Or
contestant number 2, what's your grossness level? And you can answer however you'd like. 1, 2,
3
or
is
3.
not gross and 1 is gross.
What's that? I'm
Apparently.
so sorry.
What?
Okay. No, it's just asking everyone has a different scale, and I'm just trying to.
No, I had the scale for my questions, and Keanu turned them around. And
I
Courtney
usurped them.
held
I'm sorry.
No,
Your grossness level, 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah.
One, not.
Not at, no, not at all. Not only can I dress myself, I can also clean myself.
Ah, wonderful news.
Well, that's good.
Contestant number 3
Wonderful
is taking
news.
Contestant number 3. So it's your grossness level. Michaeline says not gross at all. Number 1, number 2.
And it doesn't matter. It doesn't necessarily have to do with cleanliness, or it might have to do with, I don't know, gross jokes, physically gross, psychologically gross, just whatever.
That's extremely broad.
It is. So that's why we want to hear it.
Yeah, Michaeline, this is getting out of control.
We love it.
I mean,
I'm confused.
I'm confused. Yeah, each one has a different scale. So
So
phrase the question with, please. I was in the restroom. Could you please re-ask the question?
What's your gross?
Okay.
1, 2, or 3.
Otherwise, pretty gross.
So you're medium gross.
Yeah, medium gross. Yes, I'm like a kitchen.
I take the question as
I would
like
be a B at a restaurant, you know.
you'd be a B at. That's a great answer, contestant number 3. You get points for that. I'd be a B at a restaurant. I love it. Oh, this is marvelous. This is just too much fun. Okay, my turn. I have a couple, and then we have to get the girls in here to maybe deliberate. And I know we have a couple more.
I really want to be. We're gonna get 2 more girls in here to start judging you, also. Okay?
Yeah.
Aren't you so?
I'm gonna take them out when we deliberate. But then we'll deliberate and then bring you all back in.
That's too many cooties for me.
Too many cooties. Which one said that?
Yeah.
Do cooties count into your grossness level?
Oh, yes.
Here's a good question.
Well,
Thank you,
thankfully, I
Marcy.
live on the first floor, so I can bear it.
Marcy
Go ahead.
Playground, thank you for these 6 contestants. Make Court laugh with your best joke. It could be a dad joke. Contestant number 1.
No, make me go last. Do 3 first.
Okay, we'll
We gotta
go
think
3.
about this.
Contestant number 3.
Like dad jokes.
Sure.
Oh.
I'll tell you mine. I'll
Sure.
my favorite dad joke. It could be as dumb as this. Hey, contestant number 1, contestant number 2, and contestant number 3. What did the doe say when she was leaving the bar with the other doe?
What?
Oh man, can't believe I blew $30 in there.
Hey.
Hey, see how none of you laughed and
but,
it's a stupid dad joke? Whee, we did it. Contestant number 3, you got one like that?
All right. 2 tigers are eating a clown. One turns to the other and asks, "Does this taste funny too?"
2 tigers are eating a... You made her laugh. Oh.
That took me a minute. I thought there was going to be more to it, and then
Very good.
I didn't
Very
realize it was
good.
over.
Contestant number 2, you got a dad joke that could make Courtney laugh?
So two atoms walk into a bar. One leans over to the other and says, "I think I've lost an electron." "Are you sure?" "I'm positive."
That's from Fallout 3, right?
Oh.
No, I actually.
Oh
no! I recognize that joke.
He
I
wrote
heard
it.
it a lot. It's at least 20 years old.
Now they're fighting against each other. I love it. They're fighting for your honor. I'm teasing. Contestant number 1 got a nice dad joke that might make Courtney laugh.
Why did the Scarecrow win the Nobel Prize?
Why?
He was outstanding in his field.
That's cute.
I
That's
like
cute.
that. It was adorable.
That's a cute one.
It was adorable. Let me read a couple of these. Chrissy Mayer, thank you for the $4.99. Dating question: what food gives you each the worst gas? Contestant number 1, I will start with you.
So Chick-fil-A just opened down the street for me, and I've been on the can all week. So that's the answer, Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A, love
Yes.
it, love it. Okay, contestant
You really
number
wanted
2.
to go into detail with that.
What food gives you the worst gas?
I don't normally keep track of these things. I don't know.
If you ask Visconti, it's cucumbers.
My
which makes
digestive
no
system
sense.
is perfect. I don't have such problems.
Oh, okay. You're like a
Oh,
chick. You
wow.
don't,
He's the lady.
use gas. I love that.
He's a dainty lady. Oh.
I love it. Contestant number 3. What food gives you the worst gas?
I'm old school. Beans, the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you do.
The more you
Love
eat,
it.
the more you toot.
The more you
Let's
toot,
read
the
a
better
few.
you feel.
That's right.
Let's eat
That's where you
beans
go
with
there.
every meal.
I'm gonna Kirkland Reds. Thank you for the $1.99. Ask them about their body counts.
In what context?
Not for the love of God. I thought I vet you all. I didn't think that any of you have obviously unalived anyone. So body count meaning. What's your number? Give us a range of how many women you've slept with or people you've slept with. You can give us a range or you can, I suppose, decline to answer. Contestant number 1, body count.
3.
3. Love it.
Yeah.
That's sweet. Oh, contestant number 2.
5, maybe 5 or 6.
Wow.
5 or 6. Very sweet of you. Very sweet of you. Contestant number 3.
Baker's dozen.
A baker's dozen, meaning
Wow.
13.
Yeah.
Love that. Okay. Very
An unlucky
good.
number.
Thank you, Chris Thompson, for the $5. I have a question. When was the last time any of you got any? They already said it.
Money?
Mm,
When was the last time, contestant
Candy?
number 1?
Candy from a stranger?
2018.
All right. So he's ready and willing to, have carnal relations and snuggling times with Courtney. Contestant number 2.
I think it was May of last year.
Okay, May of last year. Contestant number 3. I love a good.
Couple years.
When was it?
At least a couple years.
Okay, I love it.
On purpose.
I love that. You guys are great. I don't think this is the real Ricada Law. Hi, Courtney. We should meet up sometime. That is absolutely hilarious. Thank you for the $1.99. Oh God.
Well-
He does like lawns, apparently. Anyway. All right, here. Let me ask. I had one more question for you all, and then we're going to go around the table again. Here's my last question. Then we'll go to unless you couple have any more. My last question is, and then we'll go to you, Michael, and then we'll go to Courtney with our closing thoughts and last questions. What do you like about Courtney the best, and what would be your best way to compliment her? I will start with you, contestant number 1.
Oh, it's the dogs. It's the fact that she's such a dog person. I love dogs. They're great. So
I love that. Oh, contestant number 2.
The retardation, the hair, and the boobs.
I love that. All right, contestant number 3.
I am really retarded.
Could you repeat the question, please?
So what do you like best about Courtney? And how could you best compliment her?
Outside of her physical looks, I mean, obviously that's the first thing that's noticed. Absolutely gorgeous. But it's definitely smile, eyes in her lap.
That.
Yes.
Aww.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. You have a smile that makes it's an infectious smile. Your eyes are bright, cheery.
Oh my goodness.
Laugh is intoxicating and infectious as well.
Oh.
And then what was the last question? How would I compliment her?
Yes. Well, basically just like what you did. But, yeah. I know
did.
that those were great compliments.
Yeah.
In a
I feel like we already answered that.
I do compliments by sweet nothings, the little things.
Yeah, sure. You can go ahead and expound upon it. Go ahead.
Oh, just the little things. Just always giving, give a little compliment here or there, like look good. Oh, I like that. Gift.
All right.
Whether it be
I love that.
Flowers.
So he's gonna bring you flowers. I love that. That is sweet.
Yeah, I like giving
Very good.
But I pay attention. Say she wants, I don't know. Say she's like craving a candy bar. I'll remember that and get it next time I'm out.
Well, that's very good. That's a very good. That's a very good answer. That is very sweet. Oh my goodness, Michaeline. Read.
I don't have any more questions. Courtney probably has one.
Courtney, I want to hear your last questions. You can rapid fire them, and if we come up with any more, then I will read them as well. But what is your central thesis, your last few questions? And then I'm going to take the gentleman out. And I'm going to deliberate with my friends here and all of us, and then we will make a final decision.
Can I ask a question?
Which one was it? Contestant number 3?
Yes.
Sure.
On a scale of Rain Man to Gilbert Grape, where do you rate? Retardation.
I mean, I'm probably closer to Gilbert Grape. I've been accused of being Rain Man, but I feel like I'm probably more like Gilbert Grape.
Okay.
Gilbert Grape, great movie. Great movie. On a scale of Gilbert Grape, are you Artie, or are you the mother that has to be taken out by a crane when she dies because she's so morbidly obese? I'm just teasing, just a joke. I didn't mean that. Anyway, Michaeline has no further questions. Courtney, your last question.
I don't have anything that's like meaningful. Like just
we want to hear even the
more Gilbert Grape questions.
I want to hear. Okay, do you have any other questions, Courtney?
Yeah, I don't think these are going to really contribute to anything. They're just filler questions to keep the show going if needed.
I want to hear one of your filler questions because it'll be funny either way.
All right,
Contestant number 1
here. So we have What do you want to be when you grow up?
It's a great question.
A bounty hunter.
Ooh.
There we go.
Ooh.
Contestant number 2, what would you like to be when you grow up?
Astronaut.
An astronaut. Contestant number 3, what would you like to be when you grow up?
I don't know.
Don't know. Very good. Very good. Very good question.
Perfect. The options are endless.
Exactly.
If you had a choice between being top scientist in your field or getting mad cow disease, what would you choose?
It's a very good question. Contestant number 1.
Mad cow because it's less work.
Contestant number 2.
What was the first one? What was choice number 1 again?
If you had a choice between being a top scientist in your field or getting mad cow disease, what would you choose?
Oh, you're making them laugh.
The mad cow sounds more fun than being a top scientist.
Okay. Contestant number 3, same question.
Both. I can experiment with myself.
But
okay.
Okay. Being a scientist with mad cow disease.
That sounds great.
Get to the bottom of it.
I wouldn't have to worry about ethical dilemmas because it's me.
Very good answer. Very good answer.
Yeah.
Very good
I mean,
answer.
that's quite creative.
It's a very good answer.
Yeah, that was a much better question than I thought it was going to be honest.
It was hilarious. Do you have one more or anything?
Let's see if how much money would it take to make you spend a night in a cemetery?
Contestant number 1, we ask you, how much money would
Contestant
it take to make you spend a night in a cemetery?
It's going to be a nerdy answer, but I said I have a history degree, so I could spend an eternity in Arlington and never get tired of it. Between the history and the patriotism, it's awesome. So, anyway.
So $0.
Yeah, I'd pay for the
So
opportunity.
you would pay. You
yeah.
Wow.
train ticket.
Okay. All right. Hey, didn't see that one coming, but here we go.
Contestant number 2, same question.
Oh, nothing. I even like buy. I buy the camping equipment, buy the sleeping bags. Like this. Like yeah, I jump at the chance. That sounds fun actually. Now I'm wondering. You know what? That would have been a great answer for the first date question. It's a night.
Love it.
Oh,
I like the solidarity.
Yes, solidarity. Contestant number 3. Same question.
So no, $0. I already have.
Okay, wonderful.
Yes.
All right, very good, very good. Any other burning questions that you have before I'm going to take these fine gentlemen out, and then we're going to deliberate with Megwenevere, and I believe we have a caller really fast. Hang on.
Is it Gina?
Uh-oh. Oh, okay. So before I let you guys go, we have Courtney Bodies, our resident tarot card reader. We have Courtney Bodies sexual tarot cards. So, hello, Ashley, the resident tarot card reader. How are you?
I'm good. Just a little work update. The squirrel is out of the building now.
Good, wonderful news. Do you have so maybe something for these lovely gentlemen about Courtney's sexual tarot card reading update?
I have the deck in my hands. Is there anything specific Courtney would like me to ask for any of the suitors?
Anything, Courtney?
You know, I didn't prepare for this one.
Can they pipe her good? Which one will pipe her the best?
Which
one?
Yeah, you know what? Who?
Yeah.
One,
1, 2, or 3.
I got the 3 of cups.
Oh, 3. Really? I love that.
All right.
Oh my
Well.
God. All right. She got the 3 of clubs. All right, so that's wonderful. Oh my gosh. The tarot cards, all right, so we made diligent notes about that. Thank you so much, Ashley.
All right. Anything else, or should I let you all get back to it?
Pick out another, so 1, 2, or 3. What do you think will be the which, if any, could be the love of Courtney's life? 1, contestant 1, contestant 2, contestant 3.
I got the 8 of Pentacles, so I'm getting it's not going to happen right away. He's going to have to put in the work and really find all of the little nuances of Courtney that he appreciates and loves. Is this 1, 2, or 3? 1, 2. Oh, number 1, Ace of Swords. Aces are all about potential, and get this, the underlying energy is the Ace of Wands, so that are 2 aces.
I love it. Okay, yes, and I do think that number 1 did really know her nuances for sure. Oh, Ashley, thank you so much. All right, we will take that into consideration. We are going to deliberate, and if you've been watching, then send me 1, 2, or 3 in the Twitter it to me, and I will take that into deliberation as well.
Send my best to Penelope, Courtney.
Oh, she will.
Oh,
thank you, my love.
Right. I'm gonna eat my lunch at my work. Ciao.
Bye, baby. Bye. All right. So the cards don't lie. I love it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to bring Araya Light back in. We're going to bring Megwenevere back in. And we are going to take 1, 2, and 3, all of our contestants out. We're going to sit here and deliberate. And then I will give who I think she should pick. Michaeline will give who she thinks Courtney should pick.
Wicked.
And then we'll reveal their faces shortly after that. All right? Sound good, everyone?
Can I say something?
All right. Yes, of course. If you would like your closing thoughts, we could start with 1, 2, and 3.
What the person on the phone just said about falling in love with somebody, the nuances and stuff like that, that's the best part of a relationship and falling in love.
True.
So, all she said, I don't think you can just pick one. Again, I'm not into the tarot stuff, but I just want to say, yeah, that's the best part about a relationship and getting connected.
True. Contestant number 2, do you have any closing thoughts before we deliberate?
I just wanted to say this was wonderfully insane.
Welcome to Keanu Cast.
That's exactly what I hear, and I'm just honestly glad to be here. And thanks for having me. It was a blast.
I love it. And contestant number 1, any closing thoughts?
Courtney must be salty.
I just have to agree with the other guys. This was a blast. So, gentlemen, let the best man win.
Well, don't go anywhere. None of you. I'm taking you out now. I'm bringing our original OG butt rug babies in. We're going to deliberate. And then Courtney will decide on the suitor that she, liked best. So don't go anywhere. I will remove you now. 1, 2, 3. How did we feel about this, ladies? Here's Araya Light. Here is Megwenevere. What are we feeling? How are we feeling, ladies?
All right.
Araya,
I'm
what's
feeling
your,
like I need to empty my bladder real quick.
Go right ahead. We'll talk candidly
amongst
without
ourselves.
you. What do you ladies think?
Go ahead, Araya.
Astrologically, it's all up in the air because it's 2 that I said and the 1 that she said. So, I mean, we've got the Sagittarius, who I think also would try the hardest. I think he would be the most diligent, and I just think that, he would be the most enthusiastic if he won. Number 2 was, I think that was the Leo. I'm not sure if they would connect. I think she has a strong personality. and I don't think number 2 has quite the fire of the Leo that a lot of Leos come with. Number 3, the Taurus, like she said, her past with Taurus is they just kind of like to run through her, and number 3 kind of seemed like he just wanted to have a good time. So unfortunately, I can't really help her because it just depends on what she's looking for today.
I know. Megwenevere, what are your thoughts?
Well, I'm a person that just goes with my gut, and honestly, I like number 4, probably because he left early. I like the mystery.
He was intriguing. And he is a very handsome man too. So yes, I guess we can't knock out number 4 either. But you know what else that tells you about number 4? He even made time to, even though he couldn't stay the whole time, and I knew that he couldn't, he made time to come in and throw his hat in the ring and say some stuff. So we can't knock out number 4 either.
Yeah, I forgot about him.
Yeah. Me too, until Megwenevere. I'm so glad we're deliberating. Michaeline, what do you think?
Out of the last 3 that I heard, I like number 3 because I don't know, he just sounded genuine and sweet. And
which one, Mommy? I'm sorry.
Number 3. But I did like number 4 because just because.
Yeah, he cared so much to even just pop in.
I liked them all. They was fine. They were fine. I don't want anybody to lose.
I don't want anybody to lose either.
I want everybody to win.
That's number 1. That'd be a fun double date.
Yeah, you like that one? Get out.
I did like that the tarot kind of confirmed everything.
I know. I'm sorry, Araya. Gino's scream.
Still going.
What was that, Araya?
The fact that the tarot pretty much validated, the number 3 and then the number 1 twice. Tarot's it's legit too. So
I think my deliberation would be like number 1 and number 3. Number 3 is like a generous lover, I feel. Number 1 really knows Courtney, I feel. And then again, the wild card, number 4, really made an effort to come in, even though he couldn't be here the entire time. And also, thank you for the 199 Steel Toe Show. I'm single and ready to mingle. Okay, well, it is not with the disco balls. It's not the real Aaron, you guys. My God. But thank you so much. There's too many people vying for her love. So I do think
disco with all the disco balls.
No, we're not gonna. Can you imagine? I did think like, can you imagine if I like unveiled them and one was Aaron, one was Will Heron, one was whomever else? Like that would be insane.
They are, Keanu?
What's that?
Do you know who they all are?
No, she's handed out the link to strangers.
Yes, I just sent the link to strangers all today. No,
she pulled a Gino and just like went ham in the messenger.
I know who they are.
What they look like. Okay, that's all.
Yes. It's hard for me to.
I think the most important thing is us finding out who Courtney likes best. She's the one who has to choose.
So, where are you feeling? Where are you at, Courtney?
Very conflicted. This was just so much fun. I feel like I need to actually like spend more time with every single one of them now.
Yeah, okay. So you're like Michaeline and Kiki. They want you to date them all, and
I don't want.
Yeah, I don't want anyone to lose.
Does this need to be continued?
Yeah.
So you'll have to choose one. You'll have to choose one for now. But I think that went marvelously. I think they all had marvelous answers. Even when I asked them about Jeff Probst, you know what I mean? Like they didn't even care that I was like, how do you feel about Survivor? That makes them all funny. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Well, the fact that
And
none
they
of them were
didn't
in
mind
shock with
any of our
really
silly
stupid
questions. Yeah.
Exactly.
So, all right. I think we've deliberated. I'm going to go ahead and bring them all back
Did we
in.
deliberate enough? I mean,
Courtney doesn't feel like she's had enough deliberation.
All right. Now what we're going to do is
well,
I'm going to take Megwenevere and Araya out, and then we're going to do a lightning round of questions.
Oh my God.
Yes. Okay. We're going to do a lightning. We're going to do a lightning round. Okay. And I'll come up with it. They're only yes or no answers. And then she'll make her decision. What do you guys think?
Does she get to see them first or no?
No.
Okay.
It's not the way the dating game goes, but
well, on the
they're all
game,
very good looking people.
On the dating game, she doesn't see them until she shoots.
Yeah, I know. All right, we're gonna do a lightning round. I'm gonna do something radical. Okay.
Oh,
Michaeline, Courtney, and I, we're gonna bring the gentleman back in. Each of us get one question. It's a yes or no question. So think of it. I'll try and come up with one. And then
I want to know what they drive.
What's their drive?
What do they drive?
What do they drive?
Yeah,
that's a good question.
Oh, well.
Megwenevere, do you have a lightning round question?
Not one that I can think of right now. Ooh, what their favorite song is. That's
very good question. All right, that's the lightning round.
So it doesn't have to be yes or no. It could be a different.
It could be whatever.
What's your favorite color? Or what's your favorite car? Or what's your favorite song?
Now it's a little more personal.
Great question. Okay. All right. I'm gonna take you two out. I'm gonna bring the boys back in. Then we're gonna re-deliberate. Okay. This is going to be the lightning round. All right. So it doesn't have to be a yes or no question, but yes. Favorite band is a very good question. Favorite song is a very good question. What do they drive is a very good question. And I'm going to ask them all that.
I also have a suggestion, Courtney. So what you could do, since you don't really want to pick one, you could just say, like, even after we have this lightning round, you could say, I'm thinking of a number from 1 to 10. Tell me the number. And then the one that's the closest is the one you choose.
True.
But you don't have to just stick to that. You can get in touch with all of them eventually.
So here's the thing: since we're not actually, giving away an all expenses paid trip to.
Yes, we are. I'm just kidding.
Like there is like the prize really is
you.
Me like continuing to get to know these people.
Right.
So I feel like it only makes sense that like I would choose all of them because there isn't like unless one of them is about to be like, okay, guess what? I'm about to come out to Seattle to see you and or whatever, like
true.
Unless because we are, believe it or not, we aren't we aren't a TV show like on cable TV, and so we don't have like the sponsorship or funding to give out big lavish prizes. Like
no, I will be paying for an all expenses paid trip to Scranton, and Michaeline will be your chaperone. That I didn't want to give up the. Michaeline will be your chaperone. This is the dating game, ladies and gentlemen. Chrissy says the prize is Courtney won't block you.
Oh, do I have to block the rest of them? Oh no.
No. You have to. Okay, so we're gonna do a lightning round. I'm gonna ask some rapid fire questions. If you two have any, that'll be fine. So then we're gonna do. After that lightning round, then you have between 1, 2, 3, and 4. And don't forget about 4 because he did come on in and really did a great job. Just wanted to, throw his hat in the ring. So let's bring the gentleman back right now. And then we will get Courtney to make a final decision. All right. Welcome back, contestant number 1. Welcome back, contestant number 2. Welcome back, contestant number 3. And don't forget about contestant number 4. Contestant number 1, how are you?
Doing good. Having fun.
Okay, great. Contestant number 2, how are you? Dead. Wonderful.
Perfect.
Good. Wonderful.
Great. It's good to see you again.
Contestant number 3, how are you?
Perfecto.
All right, I have some rapid fire because we are, you know what? We have no idea what to do. Honestly, we've deliberated and we're not quite sure. So we're going to ask you. I'm going to ask you a few rapid fire questions, if that's okay with you all.
No.
Okay.
No. Yes.
Contestant number 1. Favorite band and favorite song.
Linkin Park, but my favorite song is probably Bring Me to Life by Evanescence.
Love it. Okay. Contestant number 2. Favorite band and favorite song.
Ooh, Asobi Seksu, Pink Light.
What was it again?
I don't know what any of that is.
Asobi Seksu. And
Okay.
Pink Light is the song.
Love it. Favorite band and favorite song, contestant number 3.
That sounds
Do not
Asian.
have a favorite band. Favorite song is Circle by Slipknot.
Slipknot. So we have Linkin Park and Slipknot. I love that. All right.
No favorite band. And
Uh-huh.
the song is Circle by Slipknot.
All right.
It's
Those
an
are very good
acoustic
questions.
song. It's not a heavy metal song. It's
Okay.
check
Very
it out.
cool. Contestant number 1. Give me, rattle off your top 3 at the top of your head favorite movies. 1, 2, and 3. Go.
A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi.
Very good.
Oh, come
Contestant-
do you
See,
think
he
I was gonna
knows you
answer?
very well. Yes. Contestant number 2. Top 3 favorite movies off the top of your head.
This old, but Eternal Sunshine, Annie Hall, and Lost in Translation.
Oh,
those are
very
good
good.
ones. Yeah.
Great movies. Very good movies.
Okay.
Contestant number 3. Top 3 favorite movies off the top of your head.
Saving Private Ryan, Ghostbusters, Step Brothers.
Oh, I love that. A myriad of films. Rapid fire questions. Contestant
Yeah.
number 1. I'm gonna do yes or no questions. God, I don't want. I feel like this is funny. Does anybody have a?
Have Gino ask
I just off the top of my head, I was gonna say contestant number 1, vaccinated or no? Yes or no?
Oh, yeah. Very vaccinated.
Vaccinated. Contestant number 2, vaccinated or no?
Uh-oh.
No. My
No.
job over it, actually.
Okay, contestant number 3, vaccinated or no?
I got the first shot of Pfizer. That's it.
Oh my God, they're all like right in the middle. I love it. Okay, contestant number 1. Let's see. Skittles, yes or no?
Yes.
Contestant number 2, Skittles, yes or no?
I gotta go sour.
Sour Skittles, that's a yes. Yeah, contestant, even though that's the wrong flavor, those are the least good Skittles. But contestant number 3, yeah, Skittles, yes or no?
Yeah.
All right, Michaeline, do you have a yes or no question?
No. How about favorite color? Contestant number 1.
Red.
Contestant number 2.
Green.
Contestant number 3.
Green, but more on the lime green side.
Lime green. Okay. Hey, you should have said red, yellow, blue. Primary colors. There we go. Courtney, yes or no questions. What do you think? Your final thoughts.
Uh-oh.
You could take
oh
your
gosh.
time.
Apparently, I don't have any questions. Hold on. Let's see.
Weren't you going to ask Car?
Oh, they heard that. Yeah. So
Araya did want to know.
just say, what's your favorite car? You don't have to tell us what your car.
Oh yes, the car.
Yeah, number one. What's your favorite car?
DeLorean, probably.
There you go. Number
Number
two,
two.
favorite car.
I'll go with my car is an 06 CRV. I flew halfway across the country to get it.
Number three, favorite car.
Favorite car, 78 Firebird.
Love it. Number one, if you drive, what kind of car do you drive?
I drive a Volvo.
Love it.
Nice.
Number two, if you drive, what kind of car do you drive?
The 06 CRV.
Love it. Number three,
You already said.
you drive.
Yeah.
If you drive, though, what kind of car do you drive?
Dodge Durango Citadel.
Okay. Love it. I don't know, Courtney. It's a tough shot. It's a tough decision. All right. Unless you have any other questions, Courtney, I'm going to bring the ladies back in, and then we will bring you all back. We'll reveal your faces, and then you will make your final decision, Courtney. What do you think?
What if I don't have a face?
All right.
Before the faces.
Oh.
She has to decide before the faces. Yes.
Well, then where am I supposed to sit?
Spit. Okay. So it's between 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 4 could win, but you won't see his face.
She's not supposed to see the faces before she decides. That's what Gino just said.
No, I know, that's what I'm saying. So we'll bring the ladies back in. That was our rapid fire round, and then we'll bring you right back. 1, 2, and 3. All right. Did we learn anything from this, Araya? She's not right back here, and Megwenevere is gone as well. Did we learn anything from the rapid fire round?
I mean,
okay.
Not really. I feel like now it's though I'm like kind of cheating because I know who some of them are.
Okay.
So now I'm like, well,
just don't say that, you know.
Well, I already
All
did.
right.
So there's that.
I'll choose
I think
who
they're watching us right now, right?
Yes. So I'll choose what I think. I think contestant number 1 really knows you really well and is a stand-up guy. Yeah, he would be great. And I liked number 3 as well because he seems like he had very interesting answers and seems like he would snuggle and love you and had very hilarious and yet romantic answers. So I'm gonna go with what's my vote? God, they're all so good. Number 2 had some good points too. Number 4 had some good points. My vote is number 3. What's your vote, Courtney? I mean, Mickey. Excuse me.
Well, I can't remember what about number 4, which I liked him, but I think number 3.
Number what?
Number 3.
Okay, I'm gonna bring everyone back.
But here's the thing: she doesn't. She wants to date them all.
Yeah.
Well, again, this is
and it's her. And it's her.
Is
and
that
it's
not
her,
an option?
And it's her dating game.
Oh, old nerdy. Thank you for the $5, darling. Chat should vote and choose like the show. Thank you. Okay, so you tell us in the chat. I'm gonna go ahead and say my vote is number 3 because I think he has the sense of humor and the sensualness and sensibility for Courtney. But Courtney, when we bring everybody back on, what we're gonna do is you're gonna choose, and then we'll reveal their faces. Okay.
Now, the one that I'm choosing, if I choose one, that's just to go to
Then you
Scranton
win
with-
an all expenses paid
with
trip
Michaeline.
with Michaeline to sunny Acapulco.
But I thought we were going to Scranton. Where are we
Scranton.
going?
We don't know yet. Nothing happened.
Because like, well,
4, old nerdy says. 2.
Well, because here's one of the things that makes me
I
conflicted.
think we
here.
should all just go rent a great big huge house somewhere, all the guys and all of us, and then you.
Michaeline wants to do a content house. Okay, so here's the thing. This is what it makes me. This is what makes me conflicted about this. Is that I just realized something. I didn't ask any of them if any of them lived near me. Like I didn't ask any of them where they're
I
located.
know they might be geographically
So
desirable.
clearly, I'm an idiot. But that's my concern is that I'm almost positive none of them live near me. So no matter what, like how. Man, see, I didn't ask any of the important questions because how are they going to handle the distance, right? Because if I pick one and then that person is not good at like, because Lord knows I'm not the greatest at constantly like staying in touch. So if they're like me, you're just like, oh shit, I forgot that you're there.
Yeah, right.
Then now I picked that one, but what if the other one option was what if they're better at staying?
Here's what I'll say. This dating game is like whose line is in any way. The contestants or the points don't matter. So
yeah,
even if you liked one and you picked them, then
I can still talk.
You can still talk to the others. It's no, it's literally nothing. But I think number 3 is the one. And listen, I know you live in Seattle, but maybe you could get to know the one that you end up picking, and
if not, then you can.
And if not, then you could go back to whichever other one. Yeah. So we have 4
Hold
choices.
on, there's a disturbance in the force.
It's all right.
I'm not good at having anybody lose. Okay.
I don't want any of them to lose.
Oh, that's why I can't pick anybody.
They were all great.
I did like 3. I thought he had a kind of a sensual, nice voice, and he seemed like like he pays attention. And
so you picked number 3 too.
He get a candy bar for her.
Yes, and number 1, yes, of course.
I don't know.
And then don't forget about number 4, who really he came in, and even though he couldn't be here the entire time.
Yeah,
so.
I know. And he sounded good, but I can hardly remember it now because it's been so many questions.
It's been so long.
Right. It's been really long.
So here's what we're gonna do. I got a lot of votes for 3 and a lot of votes for 4 in the chat. If you're wondering, Courtney, I'm going to bring the men back in. Keep your cameras off. And then once you go with, choose the winner. It's contestant 1, contestant 2, contestant 3. And yes, the dark horse, contestant 4. Although you won't see his face. We're going to show what all of them look like. Okay. Does that sound good, Courtney?
Yeah. Oh, man.
And then you win a trip to sunny Acapulco with Michaeline as your chaperone.
Sounds like I get to travel to a couple of different places.
Yes. And Scranton. And then Abu Dhabi. Woohoo! Michaeline, all of Michaeline's favorite places.
I've never been to Abu Dhabi or Scranton.
But they're still your favorite places.
Yes. Prasanti, do you have a what do you think? Which one? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
Contestant number 1, he's a sweet talker.
Contestant number 1, he is a sweet talker. But he does have
Well,
some sass. You're right.
I think that maybe Gino should go on a date with contestant number 1.
I have a lot. It's not your business.
Oh no.
I have many times. It's not your business.
jealous, bitch. I think I blew it for number one, didn't I?
Oh God. Okay.
Oh no.
Okay. Courtney, I'm
Okay.
taking you out for a moment. I'll speak with Michaeline really fast, and we will bring all the contestants back in. I want you to say prayer and deliberate and think.
Yes.
All right. One moment. Michaeline, what do you think? We're
Well, I don't know. What do you think?
I like them all. I don't want
I like
any of
them all
them
too.
to
I
lose.
don't want anybody to lose, but I like how number 3 sounded just kind of cool.
Number 2?
3.
3. I like number 3 too. That's my pick. Too.
I like them. I liked them all. I think they're all.
And again,
they're all great sports for putting up with this.
You're gonna win a trip to sunny Dubai with Michaeline as your chaperone. Welcome to the dating game, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God.
Wow, this is gonna be fun.
Okay. I can't even watch. It makes me too nervous. I'm gonna
everyone take a deep breath.
Take me out now. Okay.
All right. Here. All right. Listen, everyone. I'm your host of the dating game for Courtney. And what's going to happen now? I'm going to bring Michaeline, Courtney, and our 3/4 eligible bachelors back on in. I can't bring the 4th one on, but he is still in the running. And we're going to see what Courtney thinks. And if it's a wash, we'll do it again, right? Right, Visconti? I think we asked all of the poignant questions. I'm very excited to see whom she chooses. All right, here we go. Oh my God, I'm just as nervous as you all are. All right, here we go. Michaeline, are you ready?
Yes.
Courtney, are you ready?
No. But
no. You have someone in mind.
It's fine.
All right.
No.
I'm going to have to ask you the tough decision.
What do you want to do, Courtney?
Well, I'm conflicted because I do think that it was great that contestant number 4 put in at least a little bit of effort, right? Like he knew he couldn't be here the whole time, but he tried. And that tells me like, hey man, this guy he's determined. Maybe he can handle the long distance if there is distance.
How about this? How about this?
But then also contestant number 2 called me retarded, and that's my love language.
Oh, he did. He said how retarded.
Yeah, that's like.
Yeah.
I mean,
he knew it. Contestant number 2 knew it. Yes, that's true. They're going to be the hard. It's going to be a very difficult.
It's the one you feel that thing for.
Well, then also like all the things that you guys were saying about contestant number 3, I agree with all of that stuff. And then on top of that, though, like contestant number 1 and I have a lot of already shared interests, and they're like big interests, not just like sort of interests.
Wow.
So
that,
what you're saying is,
because you know
what you're saying is, I got too good of contestants, and now you are not.
Yeah.
You cannot make a decision.
So she wants to have 4 winners.
All right, I'll take you out once more. Pick a number. Pick whichever number. And then this has to be it. And if you lie awake at night going like, oh, I wanted this one more, that one, then we'll do this all again, right? And an all expenses paid vacation too.
You probably have all their phone numbers already, right?
Seattle.
No. Well, I don't. It's like, I have no idea. I have no idea who contestant number 4 is at all. But I do
she
know.
doesn't know
the
any
other
of them
contestants
actually. She knows
but we're here. Like, I mean, they've said that they were throwing their hat in the ring.
So you know,
right? And so like I
do
have.
You know 1, 2, and 3.
You know, like,
do you know 1, 2, and 3?
I mean, I'm pretty sure I know who they are. I was
to you,
aware.
Courtney.
We're screwing up
Going to be
Keanu's
fine.
game.
All right, I'm gonna give you a few more moments of deliberation, Courtney. But when you
What
come
if I just
back,
have them pick a number between 1 and 10, and like Michael
no,
said?
that's not
Yeah,
the way this works.
I think I would say I cannot make a choice. Pick a number between 1 and 10. I'm writing.
No,
I'm writing the number on a piece of paper.
absolutely not. That is not the way this works. This is the dating game, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, I just look.
You
You know what?
must pick.
I'm just gonna whatever the first number that comes to mind when they come back in. That's the one that we're going with.
No, Courtney, you're supposed to say, I've thought about this a lot, and I really think that.
Oh, you think anyone believes that I thought about this that hard? I walked into this like, man,
This is what the dating game is. You're Miss America. You have to pick one. So, from what you've heard from them,
why can't I
you
use my
must
own
pick
method
one.
then?
I could. I
Their feelings aren't going to be hurt. We could do this all over again every week until
That would be wonderful.
Until you date everybody in the chat.
Oh well, not
Well, all right, not everybody.
that could get
Everyone
a little.
in the chat.
That depends on which chat you mean, because there are days when that chat it makes me want to kill myself.
Oh, yes. Listen, Courtney, and you cannot do a 1 through a number thing. I will give you the time of this video while I pee to realize which number you're going to pick. Are you ready? You have I'm going to play the Miranda Priestley video while I pee, and then we're ready. Okay. Then I'm going to bring them back in.
Okay.
Then you're going to see their face. Remember, you have Bachelor number 1, Bachelor number 2, Bachelor number 3, and Bachelor Dark Horse number 4. All right? And then I will bring you all back in. We will put an end to this. And we're very excited. What do you think, Michaeline?
What? Yes.
1, 2, and 3.
Where are the belts for this? Why is no one ready?
Here. It's a tough call. They're so different.
Something funny?
No, nothing's, it's just that both those belts look exactly the same to me. I'm still learning about this stuff and,
This stuff? Oh, okay. I see. You think this has nothing to do with you. You go to your closet and you select, I don't know, that lumpy blue sweater, for instance, because you're trying to tell the world that you take yourself too seriously to care about what you put on your back. But what you don't know is that that sweater is not just blue. It's not turquoise. It's not lapis. It's actually cerulean. And you're also blithely unaware of the fact that in 2002, Oscar de la Renta did a collection of cerulean gowns. And then I think it was Yves Saint Laurent, wasn't it, who showed cerulean military jackets? I think we need a jacket here. And then cerulean quickly showed up in the collections of 8 different designers. And then it filtered down through the department stores and then trickled on down into some tragic casual corner where you fished it out of some clearance bin. However, that blue represents millions of dollars and countless jobs. And it's sort of comical how you think that you've made a choice that exempts you from the fashion industry when in fact you're wearing a sweater that was selected for you by the people in this room from a pile of stuff.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. This is the 11th hour of the Win Courtney's Love dating game. And listen, I have to say, all of our contestants have been absolutely marvelous. That's why she's having such a hard time deciding. But this is it. This is it. This will be our finest hour. It will be like the end of Apollo 13. All right? And if you win a date with Courtney, you win a sunny trip to the Riverwalk with your chaperone, Michaeline. All right? You win nothing, but she might really love you. She might like you. And if none of this works, then we will do this over and over and over again. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring Michaeline and Courtney back in. And then our 3 contestants. And don't forget about number 4. She's going to pick one, just one. It's going to be exciting. And then we're going to show all of their faces. All right? 1, 2, and 3. Michaeline, how are you feeling?
Great.
I feel like this is the... I truly feel like this is the... they're about Jeff Probst is about to come with the votes, and 3 people are about to get voted off the island. Yes.
Yes.
Are you nervous as I am?
No, I'm not nervous. I just want us. I just want it to be like a commune.
Then it's not a game. It cannot be. It must be one
to win.
I told them they're going to win a trip to.
I heard you say Riverwalk.
The Riverwalk, South Carolina, with your chaperone, Michaeline Garlano Thompson. Ladies and gentlemen, all right, here we go. We got Courtney back in here. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Courtney, are you ready for your decision?
I feel like you're putting a lot more pressure on me than we were before the show. You were really nice to me before this. I'm saying, hey, no pressure, no big deal. You don't have to pick anyone. And now I'm worried you're gonna slit my throat in the middle of the night if I don't pick someone.
Well, you must pick someone. I meant no pressure. You don't actually ever have to see any of them.
Keanu's gonna have to stop doing live streams, podcasting, anything ever again if I don't pick anyone right now. Her career is ended. She can't even do stand up anymore if I don't
dating game. Win Courtney's love. You must pick. You must pick. Okay.
And if
when I
you
meant no
don't,
pressure, I don't mean that you
die.
have to. I'm not actually going to buy a flight for them to come out and see you, but it could be a good thing. You never know. All right. So
you talk, you fall in love on the phone, you FaceTime. Who knows? Don't I sound like a Jewish mom?
Yeah, but I want to do that with all
you
of them.
talk, you fall in love
what if they
on
end
the
up
phone.
not liking me?
You know
What's
what?
that?
There's also
You know
that.
what? Yeah, she wants to do it with all of them.
Look, the people are waiting.
Yeah.
Pick one. Pick one.
Wait, I have to pick them before we bring them back? Okay.
Well, I would hope that you had one in your head to pick.
Okay, hold on.
Yes, before you bring them back. Okay, so contestant number 1, contestant number 2, and contestant number 3. Turn your cameras on before. You can turn them on right now. And then I'm going to bring you all back, but turn your cameras on now. And we will be unveiling which one she picks. So this is so exciting. All right, here we go. Let's make sure they have their cameras on. And it's not on contestant number 2. We need to see your face, darling, not just your jeans.
I thought she has to pick before the faces.
She's making sure that their cameras are on and all that before they come on.
Yes. So, with contestant number 1, contestant number 2, and contestant number 3. Contestant number 2, I need to see your face, and then we'll bring them all back, but I will unveil the face of the one that you have chosen.
Only?
All right? And then all of them.
Okay.
So, Courtney, thank you so much for playing the dating game. Will it be Contestant number 1, contestant number 2, or contestant number 3.
This is really difficult. How do people do this?
I don't know.
I feel like I'd rather just go jump off of a bridge. Now,
you're going to love it.
Jumping off of a bridge?
No, not that. You're going to love it. The one that you choose, you will fall madly in love with, and you will win a trip to the Sunny Riverwalk with Michaeline as your chaperone. Whee! Okay. Courtney, on the count of 3, I'm going to say.
Okay.
Give us your answer. We'll take a deep breath. Courtney, what is your answer? 1, 2, and 3.
Oh my God. Hold on.
Okay. We'll try it again. Contestant number 1. Of contestant number 1. Contestant number 2.
3. We did it.
Yay! We did it! Yay! Hi, contestant number 3. Tell Courtney your real name, would you?
Hello, Courtney. I'm Bobby.
Hey.
Cool. Thank you for picking me. This is great.
Oh my God, do you feel elated?
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Oh.
I had no expectations going into this, but yeah.
How fun.
Bobby, I have to say, has been, he sent me.
This is a very, very, very difficult.
It is difficult.
Choice.
And
it was neck and neck the whole time.
You're really cute.
You froze there when you said that.
She froze a little bit. You know what? It was just, it's not her heart. It was just, she was so shocked about how handsome you were, Bobby.
Could be my heart.
So Bobby sent me headshots and diligent notes about himself, and I thought, and I didn't know how well he would respond to this, but he's a big fan of yours. I'm gonna go ahead and bring in the other people, and please put your faces back on the screen. Contestant number 1, you know him, you love him. There he is. Push-ups.
Hey,
sorry, we
That's
love
okay. Yeah, you had it figured out already.
Contestant number 2.
Yeah, well.
Thank you so much,
Yeah.
darling, for playing.
You had it figured out already.
You must turn it off of your screen. And listen, she likes all
Sorry,
of you.
the lighting is kind of.
You're all
Quite all
so
right.
adorable.
You're all so handsome.
Can you see?
You are. You're all so handsome.
Sorry, the lighting is kind of.
Contestant number 2.
Okay,
you
so
might have
Michaeline wants to
show
take
up.
the rest of you on a date.
I know.
Yes.
You guys are all so lovely and so much fun. And thanks for
I'm down.
Hell yes. Contestant number 2, I think you
Yeah,
have a
this was
bit
so
of
much fun.
we are listening to the playback, I think. So you gotta pause your
Turn something
television.
down.
Is that him? Okay. Come back whenever
Oh,
you
all right,
turn the push-ups. Oh my God. Yes. See, push-ups. See, and listen, it was such a hard decision for her because
She wants to go out with everybody.
yes, exactly.
Yes.
It was such a hard decision for her. Oh, he still has it on.
Well,
Okay,
now-
well, we
so-
still love it. It's okay. So
This is what I need to know. Who was contestant number 4?
Oh, contestant number 4 was he's a lovely gentleman named Chris. You may not know him, but he just thought you were just such a peach, and his name was Chris. And if we have to do this again, if contestant number 3 over here, you all win nothing, but except a sunny trip to the Riverwalk, and Michaeline will be your chaperone. Michaeline, actually, can I just fly them down to your house, and then that'll be their fantasy suite?
There we go.
Was it actually Chris Thompson, number 4?
Number 4 is it's Chris. It's
I
I
just
don't
wanna
want to say his last name.
Okay, don't worry about it.
House and have some fun.
Yes, so you win a trip to.
Let's do it.
I still want to go on a trip and to visit Michaeline anyway. So
I would love for you to do
I
that.
will go. I suggested that.
Oh,
the where
Fieldy, contestant
Never been
number
to
2,
Mexico.
please come back. Delay. He may need to shut his camera off, and sometimes that causes delays. Struggles to do that. Okay. Yes. Thank you so much.
So
Well,
where do-
everyone did so well tonight, and
Also, where do you guys
contestant-
live? I mean, honestly, I don't know if you want to dox yourself, or whatever, but I'm really
Yeah, New York, but I fly enough, so like I don't.
yeah,
mind
how
flying.
far away are you from Seattle? Because
Oh, New
that's
York, the complete opposite end of the country.
yes, I know,
come
I
on.
know you, but how about the person that I chose?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm,
yeah.
in, I'm in Upper Peninsula of Michigan, so
Oh.
pretty far.
Okay,
That's pretty far.
But
you're a
I-
Youper.
yeah, still not close. I am.
Oh, you know what a Youper is?
I don't know why I know that, but I do. My
Yeah.
friend Corey lives. He's like, I'm a Youper. Something about that. Here's contestant number 2. You did great as well,
Hi there.
darling.
How are you?
Not
Can't
well.
hear it now.
He's
Am I
He's all
working
right.
now?
You did great. She had a really hard time choosing.
Can you like see me and hear me or what?
Yes, we can see, hear,
Okay.
and feel
Yes.
you. This is wonderful. She really did have a hard time choosing. Push-ups, you were Gino's pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Number 1.
Yeah. So, how many dates have you gone on with Gino?
We used to chill all the time. He's great. We actually swap favorite books.
Chill.
So
Swap.
we're not gay at all, but hey, that's
Wow.
Aren't
share
they
that.
all so
We share
cute?
knowledge.
You guys are all so cute and so nice. And honestly, thank you so much for putting up with us. Okay.
Yeah, that was.
I know. Yeah, you stayed here for so long. This took 3 fucking hours while I was an asshole and put a blazer on. Thank you so much. What you contestant number 3, you win, and I'm gonna do something radical. Okay. Not only Courtney chose you, so we will be sending you a all-inclusive trip to the Riverwalk, South Carolina with Michaeline, but you get, and I'm going to do something I've never done before. I want you to spend every single one of these on Courtney, contestant number 3, because you tried really hard and you were absolutely, you were the front runner from the moment you spoke. You were great. Okay. I'm going to do something radical. Not 1 million, but 2 million and 3 Kiki bucks for you, contestant number 3. Spend them all on Courtney. Contestant number 1, I feel like you were great. You really knew a lot about Courtney, and of course Gino was screaming for you in the background, but you really did a really great job. I'm gonna give you so
It's not hard to
I'm
learn
gonna go
about
ahead
people,
and do
just
something
listen.
radical. I'm gonna give you 100,003 Kiki bucks. Contestant number 2, you get the same. You actually were the dark horse. You had some funny lines. She literally could not make a decision. She couldn't make a decision, and you are quite a handsome man. So 103,000 Kiki bucks for you as well. So I hope everybody's happy. Don't spend them all in one place. And contestant number 4 is a wonderful gentleman as well. I wish he were here right now.
I feel like we're in these squares and we look like the Brady Bunch or something.
We are. There's a story of a lovely lady. Her name
Michaeline.
was Michaeline. And then
I at least get to look up at Courtney.
oh, you have a Kiki coin.
Yeah, Kiki
An
coin. You're talking about our
original-
Kiki bucks.
An
So-
original Kiki coin. That's worth more than any of that. You guys have been wonderful. We love seeing your feet, number 2. That's great. Okay. I'm going to, and your keyboard. I'm afraid he's gonna. Okay, he's wonderful. What I'm gonna do now is
He's the only one I can't really see up close really good, you know.
They're all so handsome, aren't
You
they?
are also handsome and lovely. Oh my god, so fun.
This was really so much very fun. I'm gonna let everyone go right now. I'll keep Courtney and Michaeline, and then we'll wrap it up with if Araya is still here, we're gonna call it a day. I will be sending you contestant number 3 your all expenses paid trip to the Riverwalk, South Carolina, with Courtney, where she will be your chaperone. Isn't that fun? Bye, everybody.
Bye, man. Peace out.
What's that? Bye. What's that, darling?
Oh, are you letting me go too?
Unless you have final closing thoughts and how much you are so appreciative that you won Courtney's love tonight.
You just have to. You guys have to exchange your numbers and stuff, and have.
Yeah, make sure.
I will give you his information.
Yeah, if you don't know who I am on Twitter already, she can.
I will send it to her, and then you will converse, and I think you really will fall in love, the both of you.
And then you'll have to come back on when you're engaged and ready to get married, and you'll have to name your first child after Keanu.
Yes, you must name your first child Kiki.
So disco.
No, that was part of it, right?
And then maybe a Michaeline.
Yes. Feed the babies sand and carpet and cold formula.
Congratulations, contestant number 3. You're just the best. Thank you so much for sending me so much about you, and tell the people actually where they can find you. Everybody follow him on Twitter if that's something that you want, if you prefer to remain anonymous. No. So yes, he's the strong silent type. See, Courtney, that's wonderful. Thank you so much, my love. Congratulations.
It was a lot of fun, Courtney.
Yay.
It was nice meeting you.
Your name is Bobby. Nice meeting
Bobby,
you.
yes.
Nice meeting you. Lovely.
I see a serious.
Pleasure.
Bye, my love. Thank you so much. Take care.
Please.
See, that wasn't so bad.
No, it's fine. They
You
were.
loved it.
man.
Isn't he
All 3 of
cute?
them were very good looking. I think that they all have great personality. All 3 of them were great.
Do you love it? Were you You know what? And actually, honestly, I didn't between 2 and 3, I wasn't sure which one was which. So that tells you that yeah, he really likes you and like cares about you, because I'm like, I wasn't sure which one is actually okay. Cares about you seems a little crazy since he doesn't know you. But he did. He sent me the most diligent notes and the cutest headshots, and like I'm like, oh, okay, so that's the one we ended up picking. He is so sweet, definitely.
But you know what? You can exchange numbers with everybody and get to know everybody. They obviously all like you.
I better. You guys better not be putting rules on me now.
You can do whatever.
There's no rules in my life, okay?
And you
I
know
know.
what? If you end up liking
me the
number
rules.
4 more, I'll give him your number as well. Yeah, exactly. Oh,
Yeah, I want to keep talking to all of them.
Captain Miserable says they all suck.
Oh.
Oh,
rude.
Captain, you already refused me when I invited you to toss your hat in the ring. You can't be.
What do you look like?
He did tell me that what did he say? He looked like a reflection in the side of a car.
Oh, this was so much fun.
Oh,
It really
okay.
was.
No, you know what? That was perfect at the end. It was fine how you picked, and they were all sweet and nice and wonderful. But I'm like you. I'm like, I don't want to pick one. I don't want anybody to feel bad.
But for the point of the game, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, I
think
get
of
it.
me as the dating game host.
I know,
And
yeah, I know you're right, but I'm like,
did I not do the Riverwalk? So you will be their chaperone, right?
Sure.
Is Linguini gonna be there to be the sex coach?
Yes, the sex coach. And just make it erotic. If you make it erotic and you slide on top of each other and then make it like oil. Like your bodies will be oil. That's what I would think Linguini will say.
We'll have to see about getting Linguini here.
Snap the noodles, you crunch.
You
Very
crunch
hand.
the noodles, you snap them. Snap. Mickey Fox. Yes, she does.
Mickey
Thank
Fox.
you. Good night, Miss.
Imagine,
Thank you.
honestly, if the prize was I do send you to my to Mickey's house, you guys can have you guys can make love under a giant photo of me. That'll be really fun in the spare bedroom. Like it's like literally like a giant black and white photo of me.
Oh, perfect. That's actually, that's probably what it is that I'm missing in my bedroom. Anyway, that's probably the secret to
Actually, it's a black and white
endless orgasms.
Oh yes, Rocco's in there as well, but mostly me. It's like huge. Oh God, it's horrible. Courtney, I hope you feel happy that so many people, and honestly, I had to kick some people from it because I was like, there were so many people that reached out.
You know who I thought you know who I thought it was going to be. Number 3 was going to be because he had that kind of cadence to his voice. And do you know the guy? He's got a podcast show and he's been on ours too, and he's really cool. And maybe he is some sort of Hispanic guy. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
You know what I'm
yes.
talking about, right?
I can't remember
What's
his name.
He's so really nice person too.
Are you talking
I kind of
about-
thought that's who it was.
Damn it! It's that's all funny. I can't remember his name.
Yeah,
God
and
damn
then
it.
I thought number 1, he's the first guy who answered. I thought his voice sounded like Goodnight Misters.
No, I had
because I've spoken to Goodnight Mister before, and I thought it sounded like his voice.
Yes, no, it was not good.
But do you know what I mean?
But-
Have you ever spoken to Goodnight Mister?
Yes, he's called into the show. You've been there
Yeah.
listening to their conversations.
He has. When we were, I don't remember that, but I remember.
Yeah, it wasn't good night. Yeah, but
When
I
we
know
were-
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Yeah.
When Charles was that asshole who was calling me a million times and making me feel like shit. Anyway, that's when I spoke to him.
So the yeah, no, it wasn't. And then I had Alan.
Alan would have been funny.
Alan was going to be the dark horse.
Do you know
he
who
was like-
Alan Fuchs is?
She knows.
Yes. You
Alan.
showed us a picture of his
Alan.
blue underwear.
You know-
Yes.
You remember
exactly.
everything.
She remembers everything.
I know.
So Alan, and then my
But I
friend Nick too, who is single. Yes, but he's a little bit under the weather. But yeah, Alan said, he was like, oh, she is really, really gorgeous. He was like, I'm still waiting to hear back from my like this woman that I may be dating, but what does she look like? He's like, okay, I'll come on. And then he was like, no, I heard back from her. I'm like, okay, Alan. All right,
It's all
Alan.
fun and
But
games
I'm
anyway,
glad that
Alan.
didn't happen. You picked the
We
right
didn't have
one.
to take it seriously, but like I mean, would have ended up choosing him.
I don't know. He's got a pretty good gift of gab.
I know.
And
I've heard him talk.
If you end up not falling in love, then we'll do this again. And I guess we should do it for Michaeline as well.
I mean, it sounds like we do need to do it again because it sounds like there were enough contestants for another show.
Another
I know. I was afraid, honestly. Like, I'm like, oh my God, I don't know exactly all of who these people are. So then I'm like, okay, let me ask Alan. He's like, what does she look like? He was like, oh my God, I love dogs too. I sent him your Instagram and then he wouldn't come on, but I wouldn't put Alan on anybody. But like, and then I was just afraid that but really a lot of people reached out, but the one that you chose was the one that sent the most info and was just like, and I didn't even know that. I didn't know which one was contestant 1, 2, or 3. I knew 1 because I could recognize his voice. 2 and 3, I'm like, I don't know their voices from a hole in the wall. So, and you won an all expenses paid trip to sunny Riverwalk, South Carolina. Acapulco.
Yeah, Acapulco.
I think the first order of business when we get there is we should probably bully Bull and shit a little bit.
Absolutely.
We could do that.
Head down to the wine bar.
Yes, head down to the wine bar. Oh my God.
Except Bull is moving to she's selling her house and moving to Texas. So I don't know. I'm sorry I'm eating. It was a little hot.
Araya, yes, we need to do the next one for Araya. Absolutely. All right. So the last thing on my list of things to do is I must pick an untoward award winner, and I'm gonna. You guys have to help me pick one, and then we're wrapping this bitch up because this was too much fun. So I don't know if you got to watch the entire program yesterday, Courtney, but Michaeline, you were there for the whole time. We have Ashley with her husband ate all of the earthquake food, which is hilarious.
Oh, that was kind of funny.
Okay.
Yes.
Then we have Goodnight Mister and his buddy with the casino. It was sort of remember that, Mommy? It was like
refresh my memory.
His buddy got banned from the casino.
Oh yeah,
for
doing his job or
helping them, but then he knew too much, so they had to take him out.
So they banned him. Yes, that's the other one. Then we have Sam, who forgot in my goodie box the White Claw. And then we have in Hot Water Clip Show, our clip guy. We have Little Lemmy and the rest of the BYB boys being gross to me. So I'd say one that I would go with. I'm really liking Ashley's husband eating the earthquake food.
That's pretty.
Or I'd
That's
pick
such a dude thing.
I'd pick the Clipper War. All these freaks being mean to me. I'd pick 1 or 4. What would you say, Michaeline?
1 or 4 of them being mean to you? Oh, you mean the earthquake food or all those people being mean to you?
Yes.
I mean, the most untoward thing is them being mean to you.
I agree. So we could put maybe Little Lemmy on we'll put she wins the untoward award.
I think you know what?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm partial to Little Lemmy for saying shit about you calling me mommy. So yeah, that's
exactly right, Mommy.
That's right.
What
tough shit?
What say you, Courtney?
I'm going with number 4 because of like how horrendous all of the people are in the chat when you address any of this shit. They are most bottom feeder scum of the entire world.
Subhuman, basically. Yeah. Yes.
None of them know what fair use is. If you don't know the difference between fair use / commentary versus stealing content and fucking watermarking it, then you know what? You like to get your asshole stretched by an unlubed dildo. Fuck you.
Bing, 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 bing. Bingo, Courtney. Thank you.
That was being contestant number 1 second date.
That was good, man.
Gina. Bingo.
Courtney,
All right.
The
untoward award winner by way of my Clipper Little Lemmy and the BYB boys, and everybody that fucking wants to come at me about the fucking disgusting, stupid, uninteresting, so stupid clip wars. Little Lemmy, you just won, along with all of BYB podcasts by way of my Clipper in Hot Water / Gum Friday show. So congratulations. That is the Untoward Award winner. Everyone, this has been too much fun. Too much fun.
Wait. I want to say something to Courtney about your hair. Did you have some low lights underneath put in your blonde hair? Your hair looks super cool. Is it darker underneath here?
It's a little bit.
Is that
darker
what is that
underneath.
called?
I love it.
What is?
Well, this is my natural hair color.
Oh, so it looks like you had it done that way.
It looks marvelous.
What is that called?
Yeah,
that thing that they do when they do
ombre. No.
Ombre. That's what that looks like. That looks cool.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
Courtney,
you.
I hope this brought you. I think you're really gonna like this guy. We will exchange numbers for you guys. You guys can chat, and you want an all expenses paid trip to the Riverwalk, South Carolina, and maybe I'll come and be your chaperone as well. And then you guys can make love under a giant photo, a black and white photo of me.
It sounds like a ritual of sorts.
It's literally
like we need to bring like leaves and like some nuts and fruits or something,
sage,
maybe some essential oils, some sage, and maybe like
it's actually
Palo Santo.
It's actually a black and white photo blown up in a really cool frame of her and Rocco when it was just a fluke. A picture that was a fluke.
It was an iPhone photo.
Cool.
It was
a
gorgeous.
very cool thing. I took the photo.
You sure did.
Well, now we have to sage it and give it fruit and nut offerings while we chant about making love and waving our sage and Palo Santo around the room.
I know.
I mean, I think you really should talk to this guy. I think you guys might really like.
I want to talk with all of them. It was fun. I actually really it was genuinely difficult for me because I felt like
I completely understand.
All of them were really interesting.
Yeah.
And
I'm sorry for the sake of the game
crazy.
that I had to narrow it down to one. So you'll get all of their phone numbers.
Having it. Keanu was not having it.
I can't say everyone wins. Mom, it's a game show. It's a game
Keanu's
show.
over here like, how don't you dare disrespect me on my game show. All right, you follow the fucking rules or you're all kicked out.
I'm like, yeah, I think I can't. I wouldn't want to pick somebody.
You must. You have to. Those are the rules of the game.
I don't think I could do it. I was angsty for you doing it.
Yeah, well, after all that they went through, that was another challenge I had because I was like, I like that contestant number 4 even made any little bit of time, but at the same time, I feel like it's also kind of shitting on the guys that were there from the beginning all the way through the end.
Right.
So
you think all these angles of what you're doing and how they're gonna feel about it, and I'm sorry, I think. Maybe we need to clip it down. Maybe you and me don't need to ask questions, but
don't say clip around
but the
me.
girl who's going to be the dater of the guys needs to do all the questions. We could just help if she needs some help.
Well, did you hear all the questions I had?
I know, right? Because I make everything a joke. I'm like,
I know,
make them as retarded as possible.
I kind of make things a joke too. Okay, I had ridiculous shit on here. Okay,
Viking for the $5. Courtney better be getting the share for the supers. This absolutely okay, Viking.
Well,
thank you for telling me how to do my job. She found love during
in a
this.
hopeless place. Viking, how about everybody in this chat to so that I can get my own supers at one day? Go to Was That Courtney on YouTube and subscribe to that channel, and I can provide you my own content. And then you can give me your money there.
Right.
Exactly. And
Absolutely.
yes, and you must. You're
Absolutely.
so good on the air.
You
and also,
are.
everybody,
You are.
subscribe to Keanu Cast Historian. That would be Courtney Body right here. And maybe you can, if you subscribe, then maybe you'll be able to monetize that channel. A channel of clips that I approved.
And
isn't that nice? And then she'll get the money for it. Wonderful.
You are
news.
beautiful and talented and
You are.
and like crazy. And doing all those videos and everything, that opening was I was just watching it before you came on. I was just laughing out loud. It's hilarious.
It's so funny.
Before I put any text on it,
you were in the outfit and your butt.
the Britney Spears outfit. I love that outfit. I love that dance. But before I actually
Chris
put text on
Thompson
it, it looked
Keanu
like a
Cast
fucking
Historian. And then what's your other YouTube channel? I'm so sorry. Hang on.
It's was that Courtney. So I have the handle for like all of my socials across the board right under my name. Yeah, was that Courtney? You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Kick, YouTube. There's all was that Courtney.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
have you always followed podcasts and people you liked, and have you always wanted to maybe do your own thing and I mean because you're so
no.
Because when you started being on ours, we could see your little picture and it was Courtney Body, and then you just knew so much and you were so interesting.
He's diligent and hilarious and totally gets us.
Did you have a thought process that was something you wanted to do your whole life or this part of your life?
Well, when I was like a little kid, I wanted to be a pop star.
I can see that.
Me too.
Was
I'm
my
like,
first love.
yes.
I wanted
If
to
I
open
had
for
any
Instinct.
voice, pop star. Exactly, I am. Yeah.
But yeah, it was that, or I wanted to be a gymnast. I was so mad when my mom took me out of gymnastics because I was like, I guarantee I would have been in the Olympics, lady. This family, we could be millionaires. And so there was that. And then also like working with animals was a big thing that I have enjoyed my whole life. But I mean, I always wanted like entertainment in general was always something that was interesting to me. I just never knew like what avenue to take or like how to get into any of that stuff. And then I didn't even realize like what this like content creation world was like. No idea for the longest time. It wasn't until like probably sometime in 2021 that I figured it out.
Yeah, it's an amazing thing. I had no idea all that it entails and all the people who can make a name for themselves out here. So that's a great thing. I mean, and you're great at it. So,
You're great on every show that you are. Nightlife, people loved you. Like that's how I feel like we got half the people that, threw their hat in the ring. You're great at what you do. So everybody go and fucking follow her.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, absolutely. My God. Yeah. Let's do this. How about this? Before we wrap it up. It's been 3 hours and 15 minutes.
Whew.
Let's do the peak and the pit of your day, Michaeline. And 20 minutes later, I'm just kidding. Peek in the pit of your day, Michaeline.
But it's the 45-minute breakdown of her day. You know this.
Yeah. Peek in the pit of your day, Michaeline.
No, that's why I say I don't have any pits. It's all been a peak.
She didn't get a rim job. She didn't crash her car on the way to the wine bar.
Peek in the pit of your day, Courtney.
I mean, the pit of my day was having to choose a lover.
I know.
It was that was a rough moment for me. And I think that's a win because that was also very a great experience. I mean, honestly, this whole night was a peak. It was a lot of fun.
It was fun.
Yeah. No, I'm hoping that I'm hoping that you guys talk on the phone and you go visit him in Michigan and he comes and visits you in Seattle.
He's a youper.
I really hope because he seems like a really cool guy.
He is, and he's the one, and I didn't know which one was which. He gave me, I mean, he really cares. He gave me the cutest headshots and the most lovely, adorable information. And I was like, okay, you're in, man. Yeah. So, yeah, I'll have you exchange numbers with him for sure.
Yeah.
And then when you guys go to sunny Riverwalk, Michaeline will be your chaperone, and so will I. Peak of the pit of my day.
You send me your friends. You send me your friends over here. You better be here.
Hey, Michaeline.
Oh, Courtney, I know you and I can get along just fine without her.
I'm so excited. Peak in the pit of my day. Peak of my day was this. This was so much fun. The pit of my day. I don't think I have one. Actually, I got one of those stair stepping machines on TikTok, and I did that for 20 minutes, and that was the pit. Yes. So that was the pit of my day. You guys have been absolutely marvelous. Congratulations to the winner of Win Courtney's Love Game. And congratulations to the other people that threw their hat in the ring. You guys all gave marvelous answers.
The runners up.
Yes, the runners up. The runners up.
Yep.
I will be in Delaware tomorrow night at the Coastal Tap Room with one Gino Bisconti. You can come see us do stand up there. And I am debating whether or not to do a Kiki in the AM tomorrow. But that is all. And then, yes, tomorrow night as well. It won't be 9. It will be 10 p.m. Chrissy Mayer and I will be doing nightlife as always. So you guys are the Eel's Hips, you're the Cat's Pajamas, you're the Bee's Knees. Follow Courtney everywhere. Follow Kiki's mom on Twitter. Hit the like button. Kiki, Courtney, and Michaeline out.